on? I killed a man. I'm gonna demand he play Gwent with me, regardless if he has a deck or not. What the hell's going on here?
Show me your wares.
Yeah, right there. Oh! 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 I'm a monster!
There's two of them! There's two!
There's two guys. I don't know about you guys, but I think there's two. Oh.
I get to be the match for Perry.
Yeah, real question, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Yeah! Yeah! You beat him, see?
Wait! Oh my god! Sorry, that was bad. Ignore me, ignore me. You know what? That's an unfortunate place for Kevin.
What's up?
Right from there. Fair enough. One shot.
Nice job.
I one shot the nameless kid. It's not sci-fi if there isn't a without British. Bitch! Bitch! No! Don't you dare die! Ooh! 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 The eye! Get him! In the asshole! Oh, damn it. That's fine, I guess. Get him, kid! Dude. And that clip thing is having some issues lately. Never had that many issues. Oh well. Hello. Guys, make sure check my stream to make sure it's not
What happened?
my YouTube. I pinned it to the top. Go like it, Kevin. You don't like my streams.
I will do that. As soon as I kill this Ronin. Oh boy.
So that means never.
No, I'll do that in 1 second.
Anyway, hello. We're gonna check out the Long 15 today. I started it. I've been playing some Vampire Crawlers. This came out.
Alright, let me pull you up.
Hey, Wolf. George. Skiron. Okay. I've been playing this. It's very fun. It's very addicting. Hey, Garion. And then picked up a few new games today, so I will be checking out Pragmata eventually. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit because I know a lot of people are playing it right now, and I don't know anything about the game itself besides the fact that you have a tiny little girl and you're a man, so I could be a father.
It's in space, the moon.
Game
maybe.
came out 3 hours ago and you already got. No. I have 116 minutes and 59 achievements, though. I got really into it. Well, I did put like 3 hours into the demo, I think. Could have put more. And all your achievements carry over. So.
I like when they do that.
Yeah,
it
I like
makes
that.
you like segue into buying the game
true.
nicely. It's one of the things I like the game company started doing. Neo 3 did that.
I always forget I have V-Rising. I was offered like I remember they came out with a new expansion at one point. And,
Hey, what's up, Ellen?
Hey.
We might play V Rising down the road at some point.
Gwent.
I heard they made it much harder.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Gary Wolf!
Gary, thank you!
Big 20!
Oh my god, thank you so much for 16 subs. You're such an angel. I love that. See,
Gary and Wolf
16.
12 gifted
20.
16 subscriptions.
Oh,
you
so
got
all,
okay, yeah.
all live viewers. Oh, is that a new thing? Wow, thank you so much.
Gifted to all live viewers.
That could get
Wow.
wow. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much, Garion. You're the best. GG's.
That's
for
a
Garion.
nice feat. That's a
Give
great
me some
feature.
toast. Give me some toast in the chat, guys, please, and thank you.
You want me to
Jen.
make you some toast in real life? Toast.
No, toast
Oh.
to Garion.
Toast.
Can you do toast, Kevin?
Yeah, I will in 1 second. My I'm about to die.
Oh my god, Kevin.
Toast.
Toast.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Pulling
Anyway,
it up. Toast.
it's your toast.
Toast.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Did you misspell it? Kevin! He's ridiculous. That's just
Toast.
kind of for you. Well, thank you, Gary. That was so nice of you. Thank you. Got such a lovely start to our stream today, too. You're not JC. Okay. We could call you JC. So anyway, I was God damn it. All right, let me see if I can fix that right now. Oopsie. Because I just clicked the wrong thing. Negative. Let me take a look at that. God, that's so close. Let me see. Try hugs. Element. Let's see, does that work? That works. It's hugs. Try that one. Kevin, look.
Oh.
You got hugged from me. But I can fix it
Oh,
actually.
nice.
I'll do hug instead. Oh, it says command already exists. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I see what happened. Okay. Try this one now. Hug. Insane 3D. There you go. Fixed it. I found what the error was. Now you could do it. I just not know. Now it's not doing it for you. It's just everyone. Maybe there's a cooldown.
Oh, you did Kevin. It's gotta be insane.
That's it. That's what it is. And you don't have to tag them. You don't have to do the @ Just put the name. There you go. We learned something new. As Skiron just snorts. We're gonna do the long 15 today, but I was actually, before I got distracted, I picked up some new games today. So we're gonna be checking them out later maybe this week. Picked up Pragmata. We're not gonna do Pragmata yet, because a lot of people are playing it right now, and I want to kind of give it a little bit of its own time. Also, I want to get through. We should get through Fallout New Vegas at least. Maybe this will be like our game in between Fallout 4. We could do Pragmata. I also picked up The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the 3DS today. Nice. That's a good one. I, for one, am a big fan. I picked up Replaced. I thought this was... I don't know when I'm going to play it, but, dude, it looks sick. That's so loud in my fucking ear. Jeez, that's right in my ear. Oh, God, I just blew out my eardrums, I think. So this one looked really good. Surprisingly, it was on sale. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know the 3DS still had a... like a physical copy? Yeah, we need to replace my eardrums. But I thought this looked really neat. I had my eye on it, and I never got around to playing the demo. There is a demo, by the way. Can't complain about finding Nintendo games. That's for sure. I think finding Nintendo games on sale, yeah. I need to buy a physical copy of Animal Crossing eventually, because I picked up a physical copy of Mario RPG. But I remember I have a digital copy of Animal Crossing, and I hate how annoying it is. On 3DS? No, not on 3DS, on the Switch. Sorry, I should have... I as soon as I said it, I didn't even think... I should have, reminded myself that there's so many different ones. Yeah, no, it's not your bad. I don't have a 3DS. I'm not a big handheld person. I never was. I bought a PSP. I bought 2 games for it. And that's it. I gave away my DS. I never bought a 3DS. And actually, part of the reason why I didn't get a Wii U was because it looked too much like a handheld, and I thought it was just gonna be more a handheld. Yeah. You wish you had a PSP. Yeah, it's nice. My battery, I have to get a new battery for it because mine blew up. The 3DS was probably the best handheld ever made. Maybe. I don't know. I can't. That's a lofty claim, and I can't say that without having one.
The Pocket Game Boy Advance was one of the coolest things I've ever had in my life.
I had a clear one.
Game Boy Yellow.
I had a clear one. The only
Pokemon
problem with the
Yellow.
Game Boy Pocket was it needed 4 AAAs. So and it ate batteries like a motherfucker. No, that's not the one that folded. The Pocket one was literally like the second Game Boy generation in between the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. It was
There's a Game Boy Advance too.
well, the
Color Advanced. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't even it wasn't even GBA. This came out before the Game Boy Color. That's how old this thing was. I had one. I had the clear one. I had hold on, let me see if I can find clear game, and it was called the Game Boy Pocket or it was called the Game Boy Pocket because at the time Game Boys were really big, dude.
Classic.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
fit
mean
in
like
your
big. They
pocket.
were huge. They were massive.
Yeah, they're thick.
Yeah, this is the one I had,
The thick
Kevin.
gray ones. The
Kevin.
thick gray ones.
Kevin, this is the one I had.
What?
I was trying to show you. This is the one I owned.
I was looking at your screen. Like I don't know what you.
Well, you're talking.
You did-
See that
About
was
what you're showing.
and stop. This is the one. But this one's purple. I just had a regular one.
Classic.
I had that. My bad. I had classic gray. Did it come out in classic gray? Let's see. It probably did. It did. No, that's silver. It did. Nope, that's silver. It did. It did.
Are you sure? You sure about that?
I don't even know.
You sure about that?
I don't even know anymore.
You sure about that?
I don't know. Come on, the gray and the silver look so close. It did. No. You gotta. Come on. They're both clearly so similar. The silver one is cheaper. I'm such a sucker for the yellow. I love the yellow one. Look at that. That's so nice.
I like
$75
this.
for something I'll never use, but look at that, Kevin. I love the color. It's just like that French's yellow mustard color. It's not like obnoxious yellow. It's just that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a hot dog. That's what it reminds me of, Kevin.
That's funny.
Dijon. The Dijon yellow. I wish I had the Pikachu one. Did they come out with a Pikachu one of this?
They probably did.
I
I'm
had a
sure.
Game Boy SP for a bit, which was this guy. I don't like that yellow though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Pikachu one. Is that the Pikachu one you're talking about? That might be it. That's the one? Yeah, it's cute. Okay. That explains why it's that color yellow. It's cute. That's cute. Yeah, I had one of these briefly. I had a purple one of these. I had a purple Game Boy Advance, Kevin.
I
My Game
remember
Boy
the purple.
Color was the teal. I had this guy. This bad boy. Look at that guy.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
You really liked the colors.
Because I'm a cute girl. And then I had the
I think I had a gray one, and then I forgot.
I didn't have the regular DS, but my brother did, but I got the blue DS. Slim. Nintendo DS. Or maybe it was a light. Mine was blue. I remember it was the dark blue color. Yeah, this is the one I had. Kevin. This one. That
Damn.
blue color.
What the hell?
What?
No, I just didn't have that color.
Yeah, it was a deep blue. It was actually really pretty. Anyway, I didn't have the fatty Game Boy. My brother did, and then he smashed it. He got really mad at Mega Man. It still worked, but it broke the screen, so you only had like a small corner that you could look into, and that's how we played.
Mega Man was tough.
Mega Man was tough. No, it was. I want to say it was Cutman that he that kicked his ass. And he got really mad, and then he broke it. My mom was like, "I'm not replacing that." So, well, we had to keep playing using the corner the good corner. Anyway, I picked up Replaced. I grabbed this Martha's Dead game because I had my eye on it. I've seen it a couple times, and it's $7.50. So I was like, "Fuck it." Also,
What's the other one that you got?
the cat lady one.
That's the one that I wanted to see.
Kevin wants to see this one.
I want to see the cat lady one. Apparently, it's like the basic. Like this is the game equivalent of the Ring. All right, it disturbs you to your core, and you end up in a closet dead. Your mom finds you in there.
What the fuck are you
Remember
talking
that?
about?
Remember the Ring?
Oh my god! I thought you were talking about this game. I didn't know we were talking about the Ring.
No, yeah, the game is like the equivalent of the game equivalent of the Ring.
I told Kevin this. I was looking at the
Read
reviews.
the review.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
It's the review that you read. I translated it.
That's not what the review I said. I said I read this one. It said it's not just experience, it's permanent damage to your soul. The most brutal depictions of mental illness put into media. One of the most impactful games. I kept seeing these and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that one.
It's probably
That's
not
the
going to be a
review.
fun time, but you know what? We make our fun, even with sad times. I'm not a very sensitive person about stuff like that. It's not because I'm not sensitive to it. I just get very uncomfortable and then I laugh at the most inappropriate times. That's not my fault. That's a character, that's a character trait, not a flaw. You have done similar. I think you're going to like it. I'm interested. What are you doing in your closet? Your mom found you, Kevin. You sound scarred.
No, remember the ring where like the mom opens the closet door and she's like, you saw her face, and then it like cuts to the scene where they
Exactly
found
like
her in
that,
the
Kevin?
closet. Yes, I've seen the ring many times. It traumatized me. It's very scary. That's a very scary movie.
Let's check out the long 15. So this is an unofficial expansion. Apparently it's supposed to span like 20 hours. Crazy. But I'll probably find somewhere to fuck it up. Yeah. It's like, this isn't just like any expansion. It's like, it's apparently supposed to be pretty massive. Why isn't it called the long 20? Shut the fuck up. God damn it,
20
Red.
hours?
It says it spans about 20 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I had a long day, so I'm really nice. Make my rounds and saying hello. Hi, John. It's the girthy 15. These nuts. Damn. You got me. All right, so here we go.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Oh, well, she died a little too fast for that. Jesus Christ. Well, at least I showed her who's boss. We
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
Yeah, me too, buddy. What? What, Jesus Pulp?
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
I did nothing wrong. Oops, I don't want the storm chaser hat. Wait, a storm chaser hat? No, I won't. I killed nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like you're hallucinating over there. Never happened. I am punch your head off. Why are you making up things? What are you doing? Spreading some lies and slander all over the place. I know. Lies and slander. I don't know what you're talking about. You being drunk and sleep deprived has nothing to do with this. I think you're hallucinating. You should probably talk to someone about that. Just start like fucking gaslighting you guys. Oh my god. Are you okay? Does someone need a hammer? I think I got all... Oh, let's get rid of these. I don't need the flashbangs. I don't use them. I didn't use them when I was in there. Okay, fine. Fine.
Another satisfied customer.
You're hallucinating. None of this really need to wake up. You know what? You're probably right. Because
Stay safe.
I've done enough damage to my brain that everything could be a hallucination. That's how I look at it. Let's go. Wait.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Is that a bunny rabbit? Can I collect this? Alright, I got raw rabbit meat. I didn't know you could find rabbits.
You know it's illegal for us to gamble back home?
So I fell down a lot of stairs. I got hit by a
Government
car.
must keep us
Relatable as fuck. You know, I can't even say it's like, it's like any kind of physical injuries. I always say, without doing a lot of shit to your brain, you don't get this personality.
All this for a damn caravan license. You'd think they'd have a separate line for people who actually work for the NCR.
Okay.
The Republic sure loves its paperwork.
Huh? That guy was in front of me this morning. And
Welcome
now
to the
he's
Department of
behind me.
Roads and Commerce.
What the
If
hell?
you have
here
an
to complain
appointment,
about how
please
long
see
this is
Mr. Bowers
taking?
down the hall.
Why does she look so
Otherwise,
sure?
Please wait your turn.
Just once. I'd like someone to have all their paperwork in order.
Oh my god. Imagine it being the apocalypse and you're stuck doing administrative work.
No, hell.
Oh man.
I'm really very busy. What the hell do you want?
I'm trying to help someone by the name of Elias Turner who may have had his identification.
That's quite the coincidence. We just received paperwork for the arrest and processing of an Elias Turner in Baker. Surely no relation.
I mean, that would be the mercy, right, Aaron?
Reporting a crime, you know. Your best bet
That's
would be the
your-
Baker Sheriff's
This
Office
bureaucrat.
just up the road.
We should take him out.
Or
Take out all
you
the
could see
bureaucrats,
if
Kevin.
The good colonel would release
Yep.
some of his troopers to help you with that. Of course, that's just the crime. If you're interested in the paperwork, head
His
east
hair's
to
very
the
square.
DRC office. They might have a backup of his information that we don't.
He looks like... I don't know. Well, that was no help.
Welcome to the new California Republic. Enjoy your stay. No. Unless you are looking to help me with this paperwork, you are wasting my time, and that of the NCR taxpayer.
He looks like he belongs in Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon 6?
Well, I don't want to spend all day doing paperwork when I could be looking at magazines with very nice pictures of some very pretty ladies. I'd honestly prefer if you tried greasing the mayor's palms or getting the local Brahmin baron to bribe us. I'd take that bribe.
Did he just say he just wants to look at porn? We found the gooner, Kevin.
Huh.
I don't want to be a criminal.
Then you can try the colonel, like I said. He sometimes grants permits for caravans with military goods. He might
Didn't
stretch
say porn
the
stash.
definition for you.
It's more of a... it's not full enough for a porn stash. I don't think it has enough girth.
I should s-
I just wanted to see what would happen. And I'm satisfied. Okay, identity theft. Oh my god. Why are you... What are you doing?
If I die at this desk, don't let the NCR
I fell
put loyal
asleep
civil
earlier.
servant on my
I hope I
gravestone.
didn't miss my number.
Paperwork now.
10 W forms and NI forms. Oh my god! You have to pay taxes? They're gonna pay taxes in the... it's the apocalypse! Just blow this place up again. If they cover their drinks with buzzcut, having torn slash rocket pen chain decorating to get Jesus. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. I thought we were in... I thought that we were in the nuclear fallout. If I have to file my taxes, who's collecting? Who's gonna collect? The Pinkertons? The NCR Pinkertons, Kevin?
You know, it could very well be the Pinkertons, yeah.
Never ends.
Could very well be.
I fell asleep earlier. Hello. I hope
Hello.
I didn't miss my number.
Yell all you want. Yell all you want. Yes, the wait is long. No, I don't care. Next question.
So what? This is basically the DMV of New Vegas. God, that's bleak. Like that video or whatever. I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying my taxes. Tax evasion is a crime. Then half of Washington would be in. You think? Look at this! Manila folders! You bring the democracy to this land. So I was watching, I saw that post, Kevin, about the FBI director talking about not being intoxicated at the job, and I saw someone go, and then after this, he demanded upbees. And every time I see that guy, I'm like, that's all I think. But the best description I'd ever seen of him was, he is the definition of, hey guys, wait up. Sorry, I'm untying my shirt. Don't worry too much about it, John.
It's not
Unfortunately, there's nothing really we could do
cuffs.
except
Can I
for
do something for you?
alcohol. No, it's fine. Don't worry too. Don't zen.
I'm Ranger Bell. I'm the closest thing you'll find to a CO
But
at this place.
you're more than welcome to vent in the Discord. We have a whole section dedicated to that.
What's a civilian doing in MP headquarters? Rangers generally do our best work out in the field, but that isn't to say we aren't useful at home, too. I have a feeling the brass is testing and integrating us into regular units. I won't be surprised if they try to give me a beret and a promotion. This unit was underperforming.
Why would you want a beret when you have that
Now they
wicked
know
ass
Ranger
hat?
takedowns and are
It's
in
better
better
for
shape
sun
than the
protection
MPs on
too.
the front line. They should let us train the whole army.
They should have. Tell me more about your time in the Marine.
Hell. I guess I've got the time. I'm originally from up in Oregon, near Klamath. A small town called Chiloquin. Used to be a reservation before the war.
Was Klamath
I
in
joined up with
Oregon?
the Rangers to follow in my parents' footsteps.
Am I losing
They
my
joined to
shit?
stamp out
Klamath wasn't
slavery
close to
within the
Oregon.
Republic. They could fight like animals and disappear into the crowd like ghosts.
Did I go to
My dad
Klamath and
always
I'm
told
not
me one
remembering
ranger is
anymore?
worth 10 good soldiers. I wanted to be a part of something like that. They didn't waste time with me. Sent me right into the thick of it.
His hat
I've
sits
faced
very
all
high
kinds
on
of
his
slaver
head.
groups since, but I haven't crossed paths with the Legion yet.
Or he
Can't
has a
say
very
I'm looking
long
forward
head.
to it.
His county and fall. Was it? Oh. Hold on, but Klamath. Wasn't there. But Klamath is in Fallout. Oh, I guess it is in North. Oh. No shit. What's up, Praise? How are you? Okay. More about authority than practicality. Yeah, it's right here. It says North. It says New California. Oh my god. Thank you. It's just Matron going like, actually, let me tell you. No, you're right. Okay. I knew you go to Klamath. Yeah, see, it's right there. It's my area. That's my hood. Oh man, I don't think there's no way it takes place in that, but I don't think you go to Oregon in that game. That's why it was tripping me up for a second. I mean, if you do, that's not me. Hey girl, how are you? We're checking out the Long 15 mod expansion. It's dope so far. Got an eye for trouble. My gut tells me you do.
Do you now? I suppose another set of
Pretty
trustworthy eyes
good.
never
How are
hurts.
you?
I'm here to make sure the MPs
Oh, long
watch
day
at
at
town
work
hall.
today. I gotta
Not
get up
sure if
early.
you've heard, but there was recently a change in management over there. I'm ensuring none of that mess makes its way into Fort Weston. Kinda hard to do from a command building on the east side of the base, with no windows.
I am. I'm trying to get there. I'm working on it. Thank you.
Sorry, we're pretty much in the dark here. I just know something went down, and the NCR wants eyes on it. But I have orders not to act unless things escalate further.
I hope you get a chance to relax soon. I had 2 long meetings today, and yesterday on my day off, someone quit. So I came in and I'm like, what's up? Ugh. Yeah, today was my Monday, so I'm not stressed at all. Being told, like, yeah, well, I got some reports to give you, and it's like, great.
Appreciate it.
I don't want to. I'm lazy. I just want to get in, get out, you know? Is there anyone in here?
It's so hot out.
Yeah, it's a desert.
Don't need to look at the thermometer
Yeah.
to know it's hot.
Oh my god, I showed Kev the message my boss sent me today. He was like giving me a breakdown of like all my meetings that I had and like what he expected from them, and I was like, Kevin, you want to see what I had to walk into? And it's just like boom, like this long. Hi Danny, how are you?
Stay safe out there.
Yeah. I'm one of the, when it comes to work, it's just like just break it down, just really break it down.
If you hear anyone talking about shooting the top of the thermometer, let me know.
What thermometer? Wait, where's the thermometer? Ooh. Can I borrow your binoculars? Pictures in Discord. Jeez. If you have your Twitch linked, you can opens up everything, and especially if you're a sub, it opens up everything. It opens up more. It opens up more when you go to the welcome page, gives you more of the channels, and then if you link your Twitch and you're a sub, it opens up like the VC and all that. Oh, you posted something? That's okay, dude. Thank you, Praise. Appreciate it.
You ever? I get the feeling that Ranger doesn't like me.
Alright. Fellow follow pins. Alright, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Hell yeah, dude. On Sunset's Sarsaparilla. The alcoholic kind. Oh, that's Raul. Alright. Fort Weston. It's a very... Where do you buy that? That's neat. I like that. Mayor? Oh, we don't have that here. Where's Mayor, Kevin?
Hey, I'm Rushing Waters. Welcome to
What's
Fort
that?
Weston.
Mayor, M-E-I-J-E-R.
If you have
Where are
actual
those grocery
concerns,
stores
talk to
located?
Colonel Royas.
Oh,
He's
I don't
inside.
know.
Oh, it's like Walmart. Yeah, we don't have those on the West Coast, I think. I don't think so, at least everywhere I've been to. You can order it online too. Interesting. Is it just root beer though?
Not where I'm from.
I just got like 1 or 2-ish years ago. Where are you from?
The beautiful blue rivers and green forests of Toyabe, far to the northeast of here in Nevada.
Toyabe.
It's the armor of a desert ranger. Or, well, mine is. But some of the NCR's other veteran rangers wear them too. We
You're
used to
from
be a
the
different
Jones
tribe,
Soda
but
website.
we've
Oh,
joined
is
up
it
with the bear.
Jones? Okay. You're not from Ohio? Dude, we have a lot of people from Ohio, I feel like. Or at least
There's
in
a
that
lot
general
to say.
area.
A lot of history in that name. We're older than the Legion,
My
than
condolences.
the NCR, even the Great War. But I'll give you the short version. Our tribe believes in combat excellence, brotherhood, and the right of people to be free from danger, want, and control. The Rangers were a great tribe, with clans in every state in the Old Southwest. If a ranger visited your town, you just knew that your luck was about to change.
My Ohioans, I
Our luck
apologize,
ran
I
out
know I
10
shared.
years ago. The Legion spooked the command and they fled to the Bear and signed a treaty to bring us into the NCR.
So the Desert Rangers fought for the Legion.
I never met them. I was in Utah for all 7 years we fought them. A lot of my brothers and sisters did, though. Told me that the Legion just kept coming. I guess I
That's the
can
only
see
place
why we signed the
Ohioans can
treaty if that
escape
was the
to.
case.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Why did the Rangers lose to the Legion?
Not sure, really. The way you hear the other Rangers talk, you'd think they were winning. I guess there were just too many of them.
Are there under...
Not right now, but not too long ago, they killed El Desoyador Carne and Baja. Mission accomplished,
What?
I guess. Guy's not even the top ghost. Anyways, a bunch of them just passed through here on the way to the Mojave. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Never seen it before, though. It's where the treaty was signed. Go for it.
Tell me about the
Did
Desert
you have other
Rangers.
questions?
No. Questions about you.
Fine. It's not like this base is going to be under attack anytime soon.
Girl, don't give me attitude.
A deeply complicated existential question. I do not know. It's not because I'm needed here. It's certainly not because I want to be here. The actual reason is because of the Colonel's little Sierra campaign to the north. He wanted someone with a history
I know, right?
with the 80s. So I
Long
got pulled
15
west
mod.
from my
Yeah,
normal work
it's
in
a
Eastern
mod. It's a
Nevada to be his
campaign,
guide.
but it
Then
or
the Colonel
it's a
brings me in one day and says that
campaign
we've been
expansion, but it's a
redeployed here with
mod.
no warning.
It just came out not too long ago.
The Bears got designs on conquering all that space to the north of Vegas. So they have little outreach groups to find out what problems there are going to be when they commit to that. Sometimes they send a ranger like me to help out.
What are the 80s? What's your year with
A huge roving raider tribe that dominates the I-80. Not sure if they were named after the interstate or the
That's
other
not
way around.
already existing
I
ranger
once
would.
recovered the bodies and motorcycles of a band and brought them
I'm
back
curious
to their camp by
what they've
myself.
got going on
That
here.
was very important to
I
them.
mean, it seems like it's going to expand more
I
on the
was named
NCR in
a
general.
Bubba, and they promised me
Which is
that
pretty
they would always
dope,
view me
dude.
as one of their
Diggity
own.
dope.
I came of age during the Legion War and was sent to make sure the guns kept flowing from New Cannon to the south. I managed to unite the Mormons, the tribes, the Rangers, and even some of the 80s into a great alliance. We defeated the Bone Dancers at Park City and took Wendover from the 80s. I mediated a treaty with the rest of the 80s. It was the safest Utah had ever been. Then we signed the treaty with the NCR. The Rangers were pulled west from everywhere. My understanding was the alliance collapsed without us there. A damn shame.
Damn shame.
No.
Okay.
The bear is a demanding beast. They want everything.
Only
they
in
want it
California
now,
can you find
and they
a
don't
one-bedroom
care who
home,
they have to hurt
one
to get it.
bathroom.
All that power over all that
What?
land,
1.2
it's bound to go bad
million.
eventually.
How big is... Wait, you just said 8. That has to be a typo. It can't be that much.
Yeah, and so
it a
are most of
house?
my brothers and sisters, but they need to fucking get over it. All the bitching in the world isn't going to unsign the treaty. I get they're unhappy because the bear didn't help them for years, but this is our life now.
Okay.
He's a good commander hemmed by bad leadership. The Sierra campaign was a simple, solid, well-done operation. But he is a boss that I never had to answer to before. His rangers and my rangers are different. I do feel listened to, but I don't think his bosses are listening to him. They call him Memo because they don't want to mispronounce Guillermo. He hates that nickname. If his bosses can't even get his name right,
They call
then
him Memo because they
just
can't say
forget it.
Guillermo. It says basically a one-bedroom apartment with no amenities. Aside the beach being a 15-minute walk. Oh, is it like Santa Monica? That sounds... If it's Santa Monica, then I'm like, oh, well, there you
Keep your
go.
wits about you.
I know it's hot out.
Oh, San Clemente. Ew. I mean, I guess you're near the beach, but I wouldn't want to live in San Clemente. What the hell's going on here? Your turrets are broken. You know what? Gonna go out on a limb here, guys. This isn't the worst of the bugs we've had.
This is Fort Weston. You're not a trooper. Do you have business here?
You know what? I'm gonna just be real honest, dude. If this is how your turrets are behaving, I'm not afraid to shoot you. I mean, shit, a stormtrooper has better aim.
I recognize the hero who killed Kaisar. You're a big jobs person. And I do have a big job
I killed
for
him
you.
twice. First, I killed Kaisar, and then I nuked him. Can you give me a rundown of the
General
situation?
Marks received troop transfer request earlier this month.
I'm a good
regarding
guy.
Local instability and the re-emergence of raiders in this sector. Most of my attempts at gathering intelligence indicate that two individuals, Frick Stanton and Morton Stone, are at the center of it.
It just
Despite
works,
our best
Paragon.
efforts, details have been hard to come by, so I'm hoping for a fresh set of eyes on this. Specifically, I want you to approach Mr. Stanton in his villa to the south, and Mr. Stone at the town hall. See how they're involved and return to me as soon as you find anything. Oh, and let me be clear. I want you to avoid violence at all costs. If it's necessary to use it, it will be my decision, not yours. Are we clear?
Crystal. Actually, I didn't pay attention.
Very good. Return to me once you've gathered information on both Mr. Stanton and Mr. Morton. Hello again.
It just scares me. It's about to go down. Oh, in One Piece. I never watched One Piece. I'm assisting a carabiner named Elias Turner head west to the hub. Can you help him?
I don't typically
I
provide
want to go to the
military travel
hub.
passes
Doesn't
to
look like we can go to
civilians.
the hub in this.
You'll need to go through the proper channels to help your friend. Try
Holy
the DRC
shit!
offices. There are two within a
1146.
few miles of here.
Wow, that's a commitment.
Very well. If you're looking for more work, come
Kevin?
see me after you help your friend. We may be able to work together.
Kevin,
If you can prove your resourcefulness.
would you ever commit to One Piece?
Commit? It's a strong word, you know, the commitment, but...
Well, you know how many
we'll get-
episodes it is, right? It's over 1,000.
We can start putting it on in the background.
No.
At the fort, yes.
Let it run.
No.
I don't know, like,
What's
the guy's doesn't have a flaming sword. He's not really wearing armor. Like a year, like a couple years
His
of
big
watching
boobies.
it. Like, I'll think about it. Been watching it since 1999.
An influential citizen in this town.
I mean,
requests
I've
military
seen some of it. It
assistance
looks
to deal with
it
the
looks like
reemergence
it's
of
fun.
I like
raiders
that
in
how he
this
had to
sector.
take a moment to think about that one.
Otherwise, this is a fairly mundane sector. My troops patrol the roads, but haven't reported any new raider
I need to make Kevin
activity
watch
since we arrived.
JoJo still. Like, finish JoJo. There's a new
I
series.
assume Leland Hightower.
Or new season.
He's one of the water merchants and has been working to build up this town. I had a meeting with him not long
Join the
ago.
Discord. Nice.
We discussed high priority
Welcome.
caravans, R&R agreements, and troop allocations.
What about the Mojave?
The Mojave Military Authority is led by General Lee Oliver at Hoover Dam. My troops are not presently under his command, nor has he requested their use. His Rangers counterpart is Chief Josh Hanlon.
Other questions?
Ask them.
You never watched it and don't want... If you never watched it, you don't want fillers that have already committed. Making a filler-free One Piece coming to Netflix in 2027. Oh, is that all? Oh, wait, that's next year. You did commit to One Piece, meaning you. Aww. That's true. You did commit to a One Piece, Kevin. One piece of Ace.
What did I say? Oh, I did. I did. Yes. Very good point, Garion. Thank you very much.
From slavers in Baja many decades ago.
Exactly.
I enlisted to be a part of something like that. After that, I enlisted.
I took an oath, a vow, as it were.
War. Since then, I've seen the fall of Navarro, 3 tours against the Brotherhood, and 2 more tours in Baja.
Baja. How come you're not a general?
Because I haven't been promoted. That's all I have to say about it.
But why? Are you bad at your job?
A battle in the history textbooks.
Sort of like trying to piss them off.
The NCR thought we could do anything.
Why aren't you a general? Because I haven't been promoted. Why?
New and beautiful.
Why not? What'd you do?
We lost it.
Or didn't do? What do you mean by that?
The fall of Navarro and the defeat of the Enclave was the combined work of so many. NCR, Brotherhood, Union, Militia. I worked with the Brotherhood. They showed us their technology.
I didn't really do much with the Brotherhood in this one.
There was a
you
time
think about
in
it?
which I wore power armor
I feel like
into
they
battle alongside them.
I didn't really
Those
engage with
days
them
are
as
so
much as I
long ago.
usually do. I think because I didn't like the Brotherhood in this game. I didn't mind them in this.
It was a lot more one-sided.
I liked them the most in the first
Circle of
game,
steel
except for when they
raids on our
abandoned me at the
caravans
military
in the depth
base.
of the gold reserves.
That was kind of shitty.
Then we started getting organized. Stealth boys, armor
The Queen Mary,
piercers,
Garion. You're
grenades,
close.
vertibirds,
Queen Mary.
trucks. We
On a
pushed the
boat.
Brotherhood back to
She
their
got married on a
bunkers.
boat. On a ghost ship.
My unit was tasked with capturing those bunkers. You need a lot of tech, top-notch training, and numbers to do so. And we had that in spades. We managed to take 2 of them.
Yeah, it was a good
but
ship.
they got wise and
It
started
was a
blowing
fun
up their
time.
bunkers. I had no counter. And since
Brad
then, no
was
one
there.
else has either.
You look
Supposedly,
good
the
too,
mission
Rag.
accomplished. El Desollador Carne has been killed.
Yeah, you did
Some of
good.
the veteran rangers
You did
have
good.
been given leave to deploy to other fronts.
We got married on
I had
October
my doubts,
28th.
though. Still,
Right
glad they
across
moved
from
our
the
best
ship
troops
was
away from that
Shacktober. And not gonna lie, it looked like a lot of fun. Fucking Shaq just right next to us. So we could say we got.
I took
But
an
Shaq
oath
was
to
at
his
our wedding, Kevin.
Constitution. I did that because I believe the
Sort
new
of.
California Republic
Oh,
is
wait,
the
what? Say
single
again?
best hope
Since
for peace
Shacktober was
and
right next door, we could say
stability
that
in the
Shaq was at our
wasteland.
wedding. Like,
His
sort of.
Yeah,
victory
basically.
over the
I mean,
He was
wasteland
basically there. He was the
No,
MVP.
Shaq heard it was
Dawn
our
of a
wedding
new,
and put
better
on a
world.
rave
A
outside
world
of our
where
wedding
soldiers
in
will be
case
able
we
to
wanted to
rest
drop
easy
by.
and let the people run themselves.
It's called
One where there's
Shacktober.
no masters and no slaves.
It was a rave.
I
was a rave.
truly believe that, even despite all of its flaws. That's up for you to decide. Sorry, I'm not interested in discussing politics.
I am. Tell me more.
It's one of our dominant outposts along the Long 15, and it's vital for maintaining our supply line to the Mojave. It's also the evacuation route for the NCR civilians should the Mojave be thrown into chaos.
When we went to the Anime Expo in Pasadena in November last year, there was someone with a sign convinced me to watch One Piece. I asked how long you've been here with that sign. He said 3 days. I told him if you've wasted 72 hours, I could have been used to watch One Piece. That's a good argument, dude. I actually respect that.
The Brotherhood recently punched a hole through our investment near Lost Hills.
You
but
could
they
be
were
watching
taken
One
out in a
Piece
pitched
right
battle
now.
along NCR Grand Route 5.
9 days past
It
your
speaks
birthday.
to
Oh my
increasing
god.
desperation and
Your birthday
indicates
is
that the siege is working.
October
Still,
19th?
there seems to be no indication that the stalemate is going to be broken anytime this year.
How's it going tonight? Your bike's still being awesome? Yes. It's amazing. Kevin's been using it. I'm actually shocked.
Not from the NCR?
He wouldn't use the other one.
Or just
1019.
uninformed?
Yay!
The other one was
I
too
suppose
small.
it doesn't matter. The
Well,
answer is yes.
no, you're too big.
Well, you know.
A lot of reasons. None of them particularly good. The biggest one is leadership. The current Brotherhood Council of Elders is increasingly unresponsive to negotiations. Of course, neither is our... All I can say is that it's a shame that the war has been going on for so long, and I will be happy when it ends.
But war never changes. Tell me about the Brotherhood.
Well, they're an extraordinarily difficult
Wait, are we fighting against the Brotherhood? I'm sorry. It just dawned on me. We're talking.
Which has taken us
I was wondering why he was talking about
decades
the
to close to
Brotherhood so much.
The Brotherhood also employs extensive use of bunkers, which are next to
And if you
impossible to take without high casualties.
What?
Once they've been
I'm
overcome,
talking-
the NCR will be able to divert their resources to where else they're needed. We defeated one of their chapters in battle near Helios 1, but they have been relatively inactive in the 5 years since then. Reports indicate the leader of their breakout was Nolan McNamara, who is certainly intelligent enough to stabilize their situation. It's the junior conflict to our war with the Brotherhood in terms of resources allocated, but the reports are troubling. They indicate a ruthless, fanatical, well-trained army that is only increasing in number and boldness. We're more than holding our own in the Sonora, but the Legion looks like it's on track to take the dam. If that happens, then this place will become a combat zone.
Hell yeah. My God.
Our wars with the Brotherhood, the Legion, and Baja continue to ebb and flow.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you gotta get some new turrets, my friend. Oh, you... Nope. I thought they stopped for a second. His turrets are broken. Rex, you're not supposed to be barking at me when... You're really bad stealth, Rex, when you do that. Alright. That's hilarious. Maybe they're bobbleheads. Maybe they aren't turrets at all. See what we got. Cool. How do you have flowers? That's true. Rex is a good boy. Fuck.
Excuse me.
I'm quite busy. Did you need something?
I'm quite busy. Who are you?
I am Hezekiah, personal chef to Mr. Hightower. Though calling these backwater supplies of flesh and starch cuisine is frankly offensive. I trained in Zayglo, where food was an art form, not a war crime.
What do you think of Hightower?
Mr. Hightower is an excellent employer, although I'm not sure if I'll ever forgive him for sending me to a backwater hole such as this.
Oh, so he's not in it.
Jest, of course. Mr. Hightower appreciates good food, but he insists on these pointless acts of charity. I am forced to prepare my creations, painstaking, delicate masterpieces, For people who would smother foie gras in gyro sauce. It's tragic, really.
How would he know what foie gras is? Foie gras. Foie gras? I always say it wrong. That is not a word that
Because refined talent
meshes
is
with me.
wasted on the poor.
Probably for a good thing. I would never eat
If
it.
you want to poach gecko fillets in citrus butter and finish them with a sage foam, you need a patron wealthy enough to appreciate the effort, or at least pay for it. Pub ghouls would rather eat canned beans with their hands. No thank you. When Mr. Hightower allows me creative freedom, I deliver elevated cuisine. Imported Brahmin marrow, hand-harvested cactus blossoms, delicate bighorn consommé. But the moment his populist guilt sets in, he insists I prepare something simple for the common man. I nearly resigned when he asked me for meatloaf.
Hey, yo, meatloaf is not bad. Ma, the meatloaf!
I would open a tasting salon in Shady Sands. 12-course menus, every dish a story. Each flavor
She seems
profile a
around anymore,
challenge
is it?
to the senses. I've seen how you people eat, gnawing on mystery meat
I'm
with your
asking.
bare hands like some kind of ghoul. No, I will not be a party to that culinary debasement. I do not serve meals like some common caravan cook. I curate experiences, and you, my dear, have the palate of a rad roach.
How do you know? Well, I've been thoroughly... Who the fuck are you?
Mr. Hightower's a good man. He could have brought in employees from the hub, but instead he hired us locals.
Heard some politicians trying to ban mutants from the army.
Send him to the White Glow Society. Yeah, you know who would really like to cook for you? Them.
Heard some politicians trying to ban mutants from the army.
Good. Enjoy your time at Hightower Estate.
Hey, you can't go into the basement.
I can't see your eyes.
You just can't. You wouldn't let anyone go in your basement if there was something valuable, would you?
So is basement a euphemism? Be neighborly.
You're not our neighbor.
How do you know? Fine.
Glad you understand. My name's Isabella. Nice to meet you.
Got a question, Dita.
Yeah? I mean, it's not a problem, right? You're not thinking of going into that basement, right?
Not at all.
Army, Caravaneer, Guard. Before you ask, Army sucked, Caravanning was unpredictable. This is the only good job.
How'd you get this job?
I submitted an application, got
You
an
have
interview,
applications
had the
in
best
the
interview,
fucking
got hired.
nuclear fallout?
Have you never done that before?
No.
Wandering type. Yeah, I used to be like you. You don't stay that way in California for long. Well, I'll tell you that growing up in Oroville, my parents probably
I'm
would have
learning
disowned
that
me if
there
they were
is a
alive to
lot
see
of
me work for the
bureaucracy.
Hightowers. A lot of bad business there, and you don't get to
In
the
the
top
long
without
15.
screwing over a
We
lot
have
of people.
job
Wasn't
applications
just Oroville either.
and
The
tax
water merchants
forms
messed up Next Checker,
and a
Mammoth
DMV.
Pool, and McCullamy real bad. But Leland Hightower has honestly been fine to me. Reliable, understanding, polite, good pay. So
Prisoner
I really don't care what he's done in
processing?
the past because he seems content now. I guess I would be too if I owned everything.
Hey, can I help you?
She's eating out of computer. They're just like us. Jesus Christ. very orange in here.
Good evening. Mr. Hightower is a good man. He could have brought in employees from the hub, but instead he hired us locals.
Cabal. Oh! Imagine the world hits reset and start over, avoid all pitfalls and stumbles of society, reintroduce bureaucracy. No wonder no one likes the NCR, dude. Holy shit.
Hello. Heard some politicians trying to ban mutants from the army. Stay safe.
We can't turn that on. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Who's here? Nope. A cell door. Wait.
Keeping quiet. Unless my creaky knees give us...
Ralph? Fix your knees. Figure it out. Oh, boo, I lost karma. Whatever. You think I was gonna leave those stim packs? Hell no. Started nuclear winter. What's stealing some SIGs? Exactly. Alright, let's Baker. Oh, what's this? Angel's Boneyard. The hub. It keeps saying the hub. And I keep getting hopeful thinking it's the hub from the older games. I want to go to a place from the older games. Thought that would be Baker.
That's life.
Hi.
What? Bub?
Hi, it's the local alcoholic. Who the hell is Bub?
Bub, you know, my deputy, he's over in the fucking, you know, tell him to come get me.
Public drunkenness is illegal in NCR territory.
Looks like the law finally caught up with me, huh? You here to throw the book at me, deputy? Go on then. Maybe that mayor in the town hall will give you a medal. One less
maybe he
roadblock
will.
for him to have his way with the place. Fine. I'll go see Bub. Just give me a little bit to sort. I'll head back to Bub. Don't rush me. God, my head's killing me.
I've done a good deed.
What do you want?
Why is everyone's hair so square? What's this building?
Community center, dumbass. Are you new here or something?
I haven't seen a town drunk in a while. I know.
Knox, as in I'll
What a
knock
blast
your
from the
teeth out
past.
if you try anything. Get it?
I don't get it.
Place is a dump. Better now that me and Budgie are here. A lot of bums looking for handouts, and soon to be a lot of broken hands if they come anywhere near me.
Who's Budgie?
My big brother. He don't talk much, but we're real close. He gets me out of trouble.
Hands are cold. I don't like your red.
I don't like looking at your ugly mug, but
Hey!
here we are. You're lucky I'm on the clock. Melvin hired us to keep the place safe. The only danger I see are bombs stinking up the place, but I'm the only one with the guts to do anything about them.
You are?
Followers Clinic is a blessing.
You might be from the wasteland, but I grew up in the hub.
He's just Steven Seagal.
It's a hellhole.
We found the Fallout equivalent of Steven Seagal, Kevin.
War is pushing folks out of the Mojave and into Baker. Someone's got to tell them we're full up.
Stanton's the best thing that ever happened to this town.
Oh, directions? The thermometer's that way. Morning.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, welcome to the Baker Community Center. Like me? This is the Baker Community Center. We provide housing and care for Baker residents in need.
Can you do that?
This center was previously funded by the town's treasury, but it fell into a state of disrepair as of late. I recently purchased the center and made some renovations as well as hiring some assistants and guards. The beds used to be free for residents, but with no government support, I've had to start charging a small fee for them.
Why do you need guards here?
Well, without getting myself in too much trouble, I'll say that our town hall has undergone a shift of sorts.
Really?
It seems we have a new mayor, one who is not solely invested in the well-being of our fine citizens. These guards are a deterrent to
I was
keep
gonna
those
say he
mercenaries
looks like the
from
guy
getting
for
curious
Pineapple
and bringing
Express, the
that
one who
mess
winds up
over
with a
here.
broken neck. He looks very Steven Seagal-ish to me. Kevin just sent me a clip of Steven Seagal just the other night, and so it's like burned into my brain right now.
We've completed a number of changes. We converted cubicles to beds for struggling Baker residents. I had new coffee brewers added, and we can provide very basic medical care now. to
Coffee
name a
sounds
few.
good. Wow, you're truly a pillar.
Why, thank you.
Just because you're
I
in
want
a
to give back to the town
post-apocalyptic
that saved me.
wasteland doesn't mean you could do a comb over. Dude, we've already found the post-apocalyptic DMV. There's tax forms. What was the other one we just found out about? Like, just give me more. Throw it on me. This place looks like
I'm
shit.
going to ask you to leave. Welcome back. Thank you for your generous donation.
Do they have peptides? No. Are we injecting them?
Well, donations.
You know, the
are
funny
always
thing is too,
appreciated,
Kevin,
but
is like
please,
the whole
don't
peptide
feel
craze right now.
There's a
I've been
substantial
using
homeless
peptides
population
and
here
like
in Baker.
topically for
Direct
years.
action is
So when
the
I
best
kept
way to
hearing
help
about,
those
I'm like, skincare. Like I have copper
What?
the peptides
You know
like
how it
for
works? You take a bar of soap.
Job
and you rub it on
applications,
your
thank you.
hands, and then you take a splash of water and just put it in a cup in your hands.
take a
and
shot of
splash it on your face.
peptides. Go. Don't shoot it in you. Go shoot it.
There's not
That's
much
all I
to
thought
tell,
about. It's
really.
like
grew up
I've
in
been
a
using
nicer part
copper
of the hub,
peptides for a
in
long
the
time.
suburbs. Both
And
my parents were in the
I
military,
use
so
a
I
lot
was
of
raised by my
peptides.
community and
But like
NCR
topically.
dual military family
Maybe
program.
that I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the
I've
looks
worked for
maxers, Kevin. I
nonprofits
just
and
haven't
even
been
dabbled
injecting
in
into
the
my
followers
bloodstream
for a
because
little
that's
while.
not something that
But
popped
I
in my
wanted
head
to own
whatsoever.
something myself. I'm
Don't
not sure
plan on
what
doing
attracted
that.
me to Baker, but I felt
I
like
don't like
could
injecting
use
shit in
a
me.
small town where I could learn everyone's names.
Sounds absolutely terrible.
Baker is a wonderful
Kev has
community,
amazing skin
but a
doing the
community with
man
growing
trick of just
pains,
soap and
to
water.
say
So
the
damn
least.
jealous.
We
So,
are
He
yeah,
does
bar
use a
soap and
moisturizer.
water. You
No,
just make sure the soap
he
bar has
does
aloe
use a
vera.
moisturizer.
Worse
Don't
by
let
a
him
gang
lie
of
to you.
criminals
Oh yeah, I have
who
been
have recently
moisturizing
been
since
pushed
I
to
I've been
got
out there, yeah.
him
We do our best to help,
the
but social services
I've turned
are stretched
so many
with all the
guys onto it
refugees
because it's the
escaping
one thing I
Mojave.
tell everybody.
And that's
If
assuming
you're
we still
going,
have an operational
please,
What do you mean?
there-
You turned so many guys. What are you talking? We're talking about me right now.
Well, no, like
since I started dating you.
Kemp asked about moisturizer too. I told Romeo about it
That
as
is
well.
a weird statement to follow that first one up.
Speak of the devil, I told Romeo about it too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's funny. You cracked me up.
Well, you're the one who made it weird. I'm a big. I love. Well, it's a good moisturizer. It's a. I was saying about how the Nivea moisturizer. Kevin's just being weird again.
I'm not weird. I wasn't talking fun.
You're such a weirdo.
Of course.
I don't know if I trust Melvin in his comb over. He also hired.
Hey, this is a restricted area. Keep
Jesus
back or I'll shoot.
Who the hell are you?
Budgie, I'm not really paid to talk. I stand here and look scary.
Time you called me Ashy. I did no such thing. Maybe I did.
Yeah, waste of time.
It's Joel Miller. Give a patch off dog meat and give him a toupee. No.
Head down the street.
Would you donate that man your hair? I wouldn't. Oops. I meant to punch the ball. I don't know how that worked out. You know what? I'm just gonna put these away. I tried to punch the dog or the ball. I didn't mean.
Family heading down the 15 yesterday. Didn't
Saw
look
another
like they
family
had a
heading down the
destination
15
in mind.
yesterday. Didn't look like they had a destination in mind.
Kevin, look.
What do you want?
What?
It's Fallout Steven Seagal.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should.
I know, me and the dogs in these games, I swear. Oh my god, the green... Kevin. The green, clinic signs. I couldn't think of the word. Instead of the red cross, the green cross. I wonder if they're gonna sell us a... I wonder if this is a dispensary.
I don't give a damn what the DSPV says. I'm not walking into Fort Weston and letting some rotten corpse put their hands on me. You think I trust a ghoul to poke around inside me? I need someone human, like you, to fix this mess. Now, hurry up and get to work. My coverage is just as good as anyone's.
And you go to like when you used to go to Venice, there was always the doctors, so you can get the authorization so you can pick up medical
We
weed.
could even see you anyways. Dr. Baker is highly qualified, and honestly, is better than you deserve.
Qualified? To do what the hell do you want?
What's all the
I
hostility?
served the greatest republic in the world, and I am entitled to medical care.
Now we're
They
bitching about
told me
medical
that the
about
first
medical
day I
insurance.
signed up. They should be thanking me for keeping them safe. But instead, they're calling me a bigot and treating me like I'm the monster.
Really? They get the medical assistant degree just to do that? Man, that's kind of a bummer because now you can't. Now it's not really that great,
Baja War Syndrome.
or it's not
just
needed
what you get
anymore
for
here, at least in
surviving out there.
California.
Toxins,
Probably in other states.
radiation, bad food, bad water, you name it. No
Go
one
off,
knows
man.
what
It's a
really
huge market
causes
still.
it,
Hell yeah.
but I'd bet my house it's those damn ghouls. Congress doesn't want to tell Kimball because those zombies vote for him. But I know the truth.
Sounds like the NCR's fault, not the ghouls. You think?
I don't just think it, I know it. My CO trusted a ghoul translator in Baja against my warnings. Fucker turned feral when we were on an expedition.
Lady.
Killed 2 troopers. Spurted
This
out
lady's being a-
radioactive goop all over our rations when he died.
She's
too.
so hostile.
Didn't have shit else to eat, so we made do. Now
Medical
I'm paying
insurance
for it.
now? Why do you hate ghouls so much?
You ever seen a feral tear through a squad?
Ghoul right behind you.
Watched a friend get ripped apart
There's a
because
ghoul
one
right
of those
behind her.
freaks lost control? Ghouls are dangerous. All of them. You don't trust a rabid dog just because it hasn't bit you yet.
Does she have an HMO or is it PPO? I'm thinking she has an HMO. This is the HMO rant. Maybe you told her skin was ashy. Well, don't have ashy skin. I won't say it.
You think I want to be here? Begging for help from people who'd rather watch me die? I've seen too much to trust ghouls, and I won't change. Call me stubborn, but I call it survival.
Well, you got a fuck ass haircut too.
If you want to help, you could convince that pencil-pushing wet noodle of a man at the DSPV to cover my treatment here at the clinic. I'm not going to Fort Weston, so don't even ask.
Hi, Rai Dai. How are you? Ghouls can live to be over 200 years. The chance of him turning feral while treating you is almost 0.
It's not 0, though, is it? I don't know. Fuck it. It's not like I'm gonna live much longer anyways.
Too bad,
But don't
just
expect
hanging
me
out.
to treat that freak like a
We're
human.
playing the Long 15 mod expansion.
Can I help you?
What's up with Miss Hoffman?
Miss Hoffman is suffering from a chronic illness common to Baja veterans. Her insurance
being a
through
bitch?
the DSPV covers treatment at Fort Weston, but she refuses to go because the head doctor there is a ghoul. She is demanding we treat her instead.
She's got
despite
that Baja
her
Blast
ignorant
bitch
comments
thing going.
and the fact that our resources are already stretched thin.
Big
We
Baja
will not
Blast
be
bitch.
treating bigots, especially not bigots who already have health coverage. The Department of Service Personnel and Veterans. Miss Hoffman is a
I know,
disabled
she was
veteran
looking
and
at
is
the
entitled to
seal.
care as long as the DSPV will cover it. In
It's
this
kind of
case,
shady in the
it will
apocalypse.
not.
There's still health
Not here.
insurance
Anyways,
obstacles. I know.
She will need to head to Fort Weston to begin her treatment.
What's up there? What will it take for you to help Miss Hoffman?
We're busy enough as it is with patients who have no other options and who would
Yeah, I'm gonna
kill
go to the White
swap
House real
places
quick
with
and
her
just handle
and
this,
have medical
What?
coverage.
Oh, whoops. I was meant to say that in the game. Hold on. I just said I'm going to the White House. Oh my god.
What are you doing at the White House? Are you delivering DoorDash?
I'm not sure if that'd be enough. But if you want to traipse all the way out there,
It's in the
then I won't
game,
stop
The Division. Like your base of operations is in the White House. You have to
That's
you
a
have to
fair point.
rebuild it through
However,
the story.
it doesn't change the fact that we don't have enough beds for her at the moment. If
What
you
the
can
fuck is she
somehow
looking
clear
at?
a few of them, we will provide her medical care. Maybe talk to Dr. Archer. She might have a few patients you can help with. Good luck with that. Did you need medical assistance?
What is this place?
This is the Baker Clinic. We're overworked and often unpaid here. Our doctors are doing the best they can, but there are a lot of refugees and desperate people fleeing the war. We care for the weak and desperate, even when nobody else will.
Tweaks out like those turrets. Jeez, the turrets. The turrets have PTSD. Well, maybe here's our problem. There's a bunch of bleach and a Braxo cleaner. Is that how we're treating these people? Get up.
If you ever need the assistance of the followers, just ask.
Just days. Alright, what's up? I want to talk with our guy.
Look at that, a cyber dog. I thought all you were out fighting the Brotherhood back west.
Welcome to the Baker Clinic. Not much of a place, but it's all we've got. I'm Liz Archer, coordinator of the Followers mission here. We've got medical supplies, though not as many as I'd like. If you need something, I might be able to help, depending on what you're looking for.
Do you have any work?
Actually, yes. Come with me. Take a look through the door.
What the hell is that?
Our patients are in there.
You look through the crack of the door, you see the two men lying in bed from the opposite end, sleeping but restlessly. Occasionally you can hear a labor grunt or limb
Look
twitch.
through the window. These are most
The
difficult
window
patients
to
right
the
now.
wall.
We found them just south of Death Valley, after a freak storm from the Divide. The followers had heard rumors of survivors of whatever happened in the Divide all those years ago, but we've never had proof until now.
By the way, you guys, high recommendation of a game right now. Vampire Crawlers just came out. Not the Divide. And it's very fun. It's only $10. I was playing before stream. I got like 2 hours. Already unlocked like 59 achievements because all my shit rolled over.
Marked men? Marked by
I
what?
like it.
More importantly, are you familiar with their anatomy?
Guess what it has? Cards. I did get Pragmata, yeah. I got Pragmata. I also got cards. Yeah, dude, there's cards. Put it to my favorites. Do you know how much I played? Like, only 61 hours, really. I love that Vampire Survivors. I played a lot on my phone, but this shit, it's pretty good. It's cards. I picked up Replaced as well. This was the one. I picked up the Cat Lady and Martha's Dead for horror games, but this shit looks really fucking good. It looks very sick, and I'm going to check it out eventually. I'm gonna hold off on Pragmata only because a lot of people are playing right now. I don't like playing new releases. I really don't. Might be a good that could be the little break from Fallout when we finish Fallout New Vegas before Fallout 4. Something short. I'm sure. Cat Lady's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. The Mouse Detective game. Yeah, I still have that one too to play through. I got a lot of stuff. I have so much shit, dude. I'm gonna be a dad. You're a father. Divides, dust storms rip their flesh off. Only thing keeping them alive.
We figured as much. They were combative for the first couple of days, but once the residual radiation cleared, they became weak as a
RE4
kitten.
remake a few months back, and so I'm gonna run a play in it. It's pretty good, dude. It's good.
It's a long-term project.
I think
to
you'll
try and
enjoy
find a cure
it.
for their condition.
You're missing out.
I need assistance.
What would you need me to do?
Back west, we opened records indicating that MedTech was involved in the production of much more powerful curatives and palliatives. The first thing we need to do is collect a sample of ultrastim packs. I'm hoping this will circumvent their need for radiation to heal. Our records indicate that a sample was on its way to Vegas before the bombs fell.
You're gonna
but
miss
the truck
bingo.
never arrived.
Where's everyone
Your
gone?
job would be to find them and bring them back.
What'd you think of RE9, Romeo? Did you hear about the fucking convoluted shit to the secret quest? Danzig will be able to explain it a little bit better. There's like one of those like little oh my god. Crazy.
Great. This is the route we acquired from the MedTech database.
So I watched the
truck is
YouTube video
somewhere
too. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm doing that. Like, when I saw the guide for it, I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, I have to finish the game a third time. There's a cat! There's a kitty cat! I can't pet the cat. Fuck this game. You didn't like the Grace missions? Oh, cause it's a lot of sneaking around. Well, it's a little bit better when you do the speed run. If you go on easy mode and do get through the hurry up and do like a bunch of stuff. You unlock unlimited ammo. Yeah. It's I think what is it? No healing items. No blood. You unlock unlimited ammo. No crafting is Grace. That was it. No crafting. That's the one. I couldn't remember. Thank you, Dread. Easy mode, unlimited Requiem.
Your dog's got gears in its skull. I ain't petting it.
The fuck? Fuck you then. Douchebag. Go back to RE9 for the same mood. I still have to go back too. I took a break and then I haven't gone back to it in a while. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look.
Saw another family heading down the 15 yesterday. Looked like they had a destination.
I saw where someone was running mod in Skyrim where they took all the in-game conversations to text and ran it through a translator 40 times. And some of the names and speech are hilarious. I'd be interested to see that. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Best Euros in the NCR. Mad Roman Cafe. This looks really neat, actually. I like this area. It's kind of a clusterfuck when you think about it, because look, you got some old Western shit next to a Euros. And... oh, that's so cool. How clever. Bravo. Dude, modders are fucking crazy these days.
The Followers Clinic is a blessing. They can't help everyone.
Welcome
Susan.
to the Baker Library. It's quiet, it's cozy, and it's mine. Feel free to browse. Just don't bring in any sand.
No, bring it every day. I'm gonna kick it in.
Sure.
We got on sale, lady.
I sure do. Pre-war, post-war, anything with pages and a spine. Most folks come in for coffee, but I like to think a good book still has its place in the world. I've got some old world classics if you want a taste of the past, and some post-war
What happens if you
writing
pocket sand
too.
her? God, I'm so tempted. So tempted. Put in a mod where I could pocket sand
But I've got a couple
people.
regulars that keep me afloat. Most people are in too much of a rush to sit down and read a book. Always running from one problem to the next until they realize life has passed them by and they never stopped to catch their breath. A good book can teach patience. Seems like that's in short supply these days.
Oh, they do?
Anyways, what were you asking me again? Oh, yeah. Business is slow. Most of these books were either scavenged from old homes or traded with travelers. Not exactly the hub library,
It's never funny.
but it beats anything east of here. That's for sure. If you find any new books out there, post-war books, not the old stuff, bring them here. I've got plenty of books about the way things used to be.
Super effective
What I
against
need
Anakin
are books
Skywalker,
about
that's
the
true.
way things are.
Really doesn't like
I'll
sand.
pay you
Gets
fairly.
everywhere.
Great. How many do you have? All right.
Sign says, Cup of Joe, do you have any coffee?
Coffee? Yeah, I've got some. Not exactly fresh ground, but it'll do the job.
She's gonna give
Most
me
of
instant.
it is pre-war, vacuum sealed tight. Smells awful when you open the tin, but once you brew it, it tastes, well, tolerable.
Any favorite quotes from books?
Here's a good one. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. That's from a famous pre-war author. Shame he never finished his last book. History is just a long, bloody list of people who thought they were in charge. I read that one from a newspaper article in the Hub Sun. I think it's possible to support the warrior and be against the war. That one was given to me by an older ranger who passed through here on his way to the front. I believe he went by Hanlon. I'd like to chat with him again someday.
Who's Hanlon? Why does that sound familiar? Oh. He's in the main game. Alright. Yeah, it's... Canned fish, yay or nay? Me? I eat canned tuna all the time. Do you know what I've been really craving is mackerel? I want to get some canned mackerel. Hey, Putnik, how are you? Wait, she didn't sell me any coffee. You bitch. Kevin?
What's up?
Oh, I thought I heard you come in the room for a second.
No. I'm in the middle of an intense firefight.
Is this Cup of Joe? Oh, cute. Can I go in the pawn shop? Please say yes.
Hello, welcome
Juanita.
to the pawn shop.
You tried the Portugal and Spain's canned fish? I don't think so. I don't know. I've
My
had
story.
I've had
My
mackerel,
story is
canned
that I run
mackerel
a
before in
business
tomato
in
sauce.
one of the
Maybe
better
I think it
parts
was
of
like
Hub
from,
State.
I feel
That's
like
all
it was
you
from
really need to
Portugal.
know.
I just can't say for certain. I don't want to say it for certain and be a liar. Can't imagine a pawn shop.
It's not. That's why the real business is downstairs.
Porn?
Enjoy our fabulous selection of wares to choose from.
Well, I'll explain to you why you're not making a lot of money. You got bullshit, girl. Look, a dinner plate. Ooh, are we going upstairs? Oh. She said upstairs, didn't she?
What do you want?
I don't know. What are you doing?
None of your business. Nah. Shit, get off my back. Go bother Nut or Lunch outside and let him see your face.
Who's
then
named-
talk to him again in the casino.
There's a man named Nut?
They'll get you some work if you bother them, but you gotta show them you want the work. For real. I'm not that guy though, so bother someone else.
I wish I knew more about what's going on in the Mojave. Seems like
Enjoy
it's
your
important.
time at the Black Chip.
Welcome to the Black Chip.
No. I need to find Nut.
Long night at the tables? Maybe a drink will turn your luck around.
Maybe. Casinos underground are casinos legal?
Yeah, but who's counting? As long as we don't make too much of a fuss.
I mean, if
keep
you're
things
located in
smooth,
California,
no one's going to come knocking.
Casinos aren't really a thing in California. Right, Kevin? Like, you...
Say that again?
Are there any casinos in California?
Only Indian casinos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Viejas. Viejas is one of them. There's
yeah,
a couple
I
other
bet.
ones.
Like, I'm not talking about like the reservations.
It's a casino. And you can be 18 or older to gamble.
Okay.
It's the only spot.
Well, there's this hidden underground. He was like, Morongo.
Morongo, that's one. Yeah, Dickens. That's another one. Morongo.
Yeah, I've seen the commercials for Morongo.
Over to Palm Springs. Like you're going over to Palm Springs.
Well,
I never go to
by
Palm Springs, so maybe that's
I'll
why.
tell you, you won't find.
Do you know
honest
Morongo?
You know, my
casino.
uncle. We just saw him. He used to have. I don't know if he used to live there, but we would go to Palm Springs because that's where his house was.
Outside, so they know you're fake.
Long time ago when I was a kid.
I do not care. No, he's talking about. I think he's talking about me to me when he said that. I think it's like I never met your uncle. No, Kevin, no one's met your uncle.
What the hell? No, I make sense when I talk.
Sometimes. Look at this. Zedden Jerky Mart. God, I want beef jerky, guys. I met your uncle's hand.
Oh my god, how funny is that picture, guys? With the hand. So funny.
There's aliens in here.
I was like, I clipped that, and when I was staring at it, I was just like, I was cracking up. I was like, dude, this is the funniest fucking.
Which was crypto. Look how clean paper that is. How you guys getting clean paper? That's what
Save
happened.
me, little boy. Oh my god.
Did I ever play Destroy All Humans? Absolutely. I love Destroy All Humans. Oh my god. Casinos make me sad. Whenever I've been to one, I see a bunch of people putting money in slot machines, hoping they'll win big. 99.9%. Yeah. I don't go to casinos because I lose every time. I've only gambled twice in my life, and both times I lost, so I was like, fuck this. Where's the jerky? I came in the jerky place. There's no jerky. There's just 3 aliens. Yeah, my vice gambling's not one of them. Unless it's gambling for fake money. Yeah, I never got into gambling. I tried it. My mom kind of like set me up when I went to Vegas the first time with it intending to gamble a little. It was when I was 22. And I just like to be frank, I don't care for Vegas in general. Like there's nothing there for me. I don't care for ludicrous spending, like going to the shopping centers. I don't like malls in general. I don't like clubs. And now I'm married, that's not even a factor anymore. But when I was younger, I didn't like clubs. Pool parties disgust me. In general, like water parks disgust me, so I don't go to those. And gambling doesn't appeal to me. So realistically, like when my friends would be like, "We're going to Vegas," it's like, yeah, it's like the biggest waste of time for me. Gonna go ahead to bed. All right, see you, Paragon. Have a good night.
Later, Paragon.
They remaster them, release them. I have one of them on Steam. I was sent the key. I think I have both of them actually. Now I think about it. Do I? Yeah, I have both of them. About 10 hours of one. Only an hour and a half of two because I didn't beat one. Yeah, I like the biggest bummer to take to Vegas. I don't want to do anything. It's also too hot.
Welcome to the world's
I don't want to go to
largest
shows
thermometer
either.
shop. It's a 30 cap fee to enter the store.
It's like everything I
Viewing
don't
the
want all
thermometer
rolled
is
into one.
also 50
Vegas,
caps.
Kevin.
Yeah.
I
That's
saw
pretty
you
much what it
out
is,
there
yeah.
staring. I'll give you a deal.
It had its time and place,
You could view
like
it
everything.
again on the way out.
You know what always has a time and place though? Disneyland.
You don't know
I like
who I
Disneyland.
am yet.
Disneyland always brings a smile to my face.
I like
especially the Indiana Jones ride.
Kevin.
What?
I like Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, I like the Universal Studio. I like the Super Nintendo
you've
shirt
come
I got
to the
there.
right place.
I just got Kevin a couple more shirts. I'm excited for them. I'm surprised you can get a Thing shirt this time. What did you get? Legend and a Goosebumps shirt.
Legend and Goosebumps.
Yeah, I got him a Goosebumps shirt and a Legend.
I grew up reading Goosebumps. I owe it to myself to get a Goosebumps shirt.
Yeah. It's a really cool one too. It's another. It's a clothing brand I worked with before, and that's why I was like, Kevin would love that work.
California, the home of
I
the
promoted for
world's
them once before.
largest thermometer. Biggest one
They're
I've
really nice
seen
people.
anyways. Let's move on from the small
Just
talk
90s
and
kids
get
thing.
back to business, shall we?
When we come back, we should go do Disneyland. We should do Disneyland. Do a big Disneyland.
Dude, I would love to do a live GoPro stream of Disneyland.
I was supposed to be like, put a GoPro on me.
Everybody would be like, get that camera off me and my kids.
And once it even snapped in half during a storm and had to be rebuilt. Concrete
I like how
was
that's all
poured
Kevin
around the
thought.
base
It's
of
like,
the
I'm gonna just go terrorize people.
No, I would never terrorize anybody.
I really want to do
except
Universal.
a turkey leg and a churro. I would terrorize those.
You
two
didn't get
things.
a turkey leg last time. You got a churro though.
So it's a lot of salt, all right? You got to commit to the salt.
I've been called much worse. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you should leave.
Sometimes I'm
You're
just in the
slowing
mood for a
things down
churro.
for all my paying customers.
Wait, what is this?
Or a mint julep.
That has alcohol in it.
No, there's no. You go. I got it when I was like a little kid. It's the mint julep you get at the right outside the Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's the thermometer.
Wait, it probably wasn't alcoholic.
Did you drink as a kid and you didn't realize it?
No, I was like 13 or 12 or 8.
Wow.
Like, they wouldn't have done that to me.
Wow, that explains a lot.
No, it doesn't explain anything.
Well, hey there. Are you looking for something to
Oh,
drink?
look, Patrick here's looking for baby Kevin. He's gonna sell you some moonshine.
Take your mint julep.
Take a look.
Why am I hearing Kevin going, babe, no, we gotta go on the Spider-Man ride? Maybe. Kevin, I could buy moonshine.
Dude, the funniest shit ever, you guys, was when we went with my mom to Universal Studios and we went on the fucking Mummy ride. And
No!
it's like,
No fucking lines, by the way.
had no idea what to expect, and the fucking Mummy ride literally almost fucking injured my mom, dude. Like, she was leaning forward,
My
and the
mom
last
almost
second
died.
leaned back, and the ride just rockets off. Like, she would have slammed her head, had like fucking a concussion. Oh my god, it was so bad. And then she loved it. Like, the ride at the Mummy basically launches you in one direction in the darkness, and then it gets all the way to the end, and then launches you back. That's the ride. It's actually one of the best rides at Universal
Moonshine
Studios.
making ain't exactly legal business, but folks in Baker bend the rules so long as I can bring them samples from time to time.
He's supplementing the town drunk. Now we know why they have a town drunk, Kevin.
Real sticklers for the rules.
He said that he gives out samples of his moonshine.
This for years till a cop drank himself dead.
And a cop drank himself to death.
Cops came in and I tell them, we ain't making no moonshine, we're making hand sanitizer. Anyways, they didn't like that one bit. They smashed up all my stuff and ran me out of town. Oh, now I'm here with my last still. Well, I'll tell you how them old timers tell the difference
What's your
between high
moonshine
alcohol
story?
and regular drinking alcohol.
Alcohol.
When I shake the bottle. If it's too high alcohol, the bubbles won't stay. Whew, I throw that bad stuff out until I get to drinking alcohol. When you shake the bottle, the bubbles make a bridge all the way across the bottom. Well, I don't got no fancy hydrometers in the woods or nothing, so I gotta check it the old-fashioned way.
I tell you what, I like him. He's a good man.
Hey there, stranger. You looking for a bite to eat? Well, you've come to the right place.
What you got?
I'm happy to sell to you, but you should know before we do business that I used to be a jackal. Do you know the jackals? We were raiders who ate people and stole all their stuff. But those days are long past.
Why would you tell me this right before feeding me? Yeah, you're awful forthcoming with this information.
I like to be upfront with customers.
She's just like casually said like, hey, you hungry? I used to be a cannibal.
When they discover that they've been served by someone who used to cook up human flesh.
Go on.
A bunch of us used to roll along the 15. It was a real important number to us. Brings good luck and good fortune. Most of the town you see here was Jackal Central.
we had a nice thing going in Baker. There were a lot of travelers along the road to catch and eat, and some of the caravans offered to trade with us to pass through.
What happened to the jackals?
Oh, that's a long story, but I do enjoy telling it.
You
if
enjoy
want
telling me a lot of things. Go at it. Come on, girl. Let's go. No, I want to hear this.
One day, this guy calling himself sheriff came to town. Said his name was Nolan Crow, and that the NCR was coming. He told us that we could either face him or face an army. Our leader laughed at him.
Was Nolan Crow the
ordered
drunk?
his underlings to shoot at him. In 2 seconds, 8 jackals and the leader were dead on the floor. Crow ripped through Baker, killing dozens of jackals. A bunch of them fled town into the hills. I dropped my weapons and just surrendered. When the troopers showed up, they wanted to kill me. But Crow told them that I had already been sentenced. I was doing community service and house arrest.
Are you talking about Sheriff Nolan Crow?
Same person. He might be, unimpressive now. But back then, you should have seen him.
Where I'm from originally is a backwoods farm town. You can get a hold homemade hooch. My brother's dad, Tim, received some as payment from a friend. When Tim was sipping some, when his other son, Timmy, comes in and asks what he's drinking. Tim explains moonshine. Timmy, being the dumb bastard he said he could outdrink his dad. Proceeds to pour a cup. Tim tells him to sip it because, it's actual fucking moonshine. Timmy brushed it off and downed the whole cup. Shortly afterwards, Timmy's on the couch moaning and drooling. It's completely blasted. Ugh.
Ooh. For the next several months, we buried the bodies.
Poor Timmy.
He had me scrubbing
Freedom.
away the bloodstains, burning Cazador nests, and making that old jackal meat storage a real sheriff's office. Wherever he went, I went. He showed me how to read, to write, file taxes, all the civil.
Why is everyone filing taxes in this fucking deal mod? Dude, Jesus Christ. There's so much bureaucratic bullshit in this area.
And we got married in that church over there.
Just nuke the place again at that point. The whole point is that we're not supposed to be doing taxes.
Before you ask, his problem.
I know, especially after tax season.
I don't know if I'll go back to him, but I do still care about him.
This year sucked. What was his problem?
Alcohol. I quit cold turkey because of him a long time ago. It's a damn shame that he's gone down that path. Why? Well, the world keeps changing on him. The good guys and the bad guys aren't so clear anymore. Running a police office in the NCR is a lot harder than what he was used to. Especially when they demand so much for so little. And, well, it's not my place to say.
I want to know what not to say around him.
Fine. He can't have kids anymore. He told me that he had one a long time ago who died of cholera.
Oh, not cholera.
But ever since then,
We're so close to Oregon.
we've tried. But the doctors told him that he just can't have them anymore. One day, this guy calling himself sheriff
Are you saying that drunk one?
He wasn't always the way he is now. He used to be a walk.
Okay, so that was the only... I thought I could ask her the other thing. All right, see you, Rag. Have fun with the taxes. Thank you. We just finished taxes, and now here we go again, getting reminded of them all over again,
real
Kevin.
iguanas and real squirrels on a stick for real hungry people. Take a look.
Hey, we know you just paid taxes. But this bitch wants to talk to you about taxes, Kevin.
Huh. It's my favorite.
After talking about eating people, after being a cannibal, and cholera.
Jeez.
She's not really good at selling her food, man.
No.
Uh-oh.
She's really good at making the stress chemical get released in her food.
Uh-oh.
Makes it taste bitter.
I think my game
Maybe she
crashed.
likes bitter meat.
I think my game crashed. Hopefully it, saved.
Crazy.
Oh, weird. Nice. Alright.
Hey there, honey. Did you need somewhere to stay? I'm Sylvia Crane, but you can call me Ms. Crane. I'm the owner and operator of Sylvia's Sleepers, an exclusive motel right here in downtown Baker.
Motel is just a couple of shitty.
Oh, you poor thing. You don't have a real thought behind those cute little eyes of yours, do you?
Girl, what?
I'm gonna have you run along now. When you get cold tonight and need somewhere to stay, you know where to find me. The price will be higher later. Welcome back, sweetie. Did you need a... Oh, no, I don't think so. You should make small talk with the other shop owners while I grab up their customers. Always some sleepy tourists coming through at this time of day. Sure thing, honey. Oh, honey. Bless your heart.
I do not like this
do
woman.
you know how much work it is to run this stand?
You're sitting
It
on a
doesn't
fucking
run
lawn chair,
itself,
girl.
I'll tell you that much. I work many hours a day making sure everything is in pristine condition.
Girl.
Sweetie, you have a lot to learn about business. Maybe you'll have better... Shame.
I think she's gonna rob me. It is funny, you could tell what's like modded in and what's not. The modded in stuff just looks so pristine. Her time ain't free!
Look at that, a cyber dog. I thought all you were out fighting
Someone
the brothers
entered
with
the
that
Lucky
woods.
38. That's never happened before.
So now we have landlords.
You got any spare caps?
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep it.
Now what? Refugee center.
No bother, some.
Greetings, displaced individual.
What are you?
I am R3FU, a refugee assistance unit. You have entered a designated refugee assistance zone. If you require sustenance, hydration, or shelter, please form a line.
One of the main things some of these people forgot was how to pick up a fucking broom, right?
Pre-war model confirmed. Military service denied. Refugee status verified. Solution status pending.
I gotta change settings, give cigarettes. Wouldn't that be better than food?
Processing. Processing. Did
Junkies.
you require further assistance? Processing. Processing.
I made the cigarette, the refugees robot to give cigarettes instead of food, Kevin.
Hey, buddy. You got a light?
Well, I'm a piece of shit. We're keeping it that way. I'm not the bad guy. You ever met a junkie? They really like cigarettes. Here, this nicotine will help you more. Give him some Zins. Start giving them candy, too.
Heard there was a
Frontier store.
The Followers Clinic is a...
Name's Marion. Welcome to the Frontier store.
Marion!
Let me know if there's anything you'd like. Food, general goods, some surplus ammo, spare parts, that sort of thing.
What do you think of Baker?
It's a nice enough place. Better than where I used to live.
Where can I get supplies?
Well, here, of course. My selection is admittedly pretty limited, so if you need specialty gear, I would probably recommend taking a walk over to the motel across the highway. It is way more expensive, though. I work with Gold Star Distribution to keep my prices down, but they aren't a huge operation, so I just sell whatever they're able to ship me.
Where'd you...
Phoenix. Then the Boneyard.
We have the Boneyard.
I got the basics, if you like. The Jerky Mart's pretty good for on the go, too. Then
There was
the
no
bar over
jerky there.
Sells some food, too. And alcohol, if you like that sort of thing.
Maybe I would, maybe I do.
Oh, that place. Mad Roman is okay. The owner's an asshole, though. Actually, no. Fuck that guy. No!
Why did you like him?
That motherfucker rebranded to make a quick buck off the war with the Legion. €1 sold, 1 Legion soldier shot. Support our troops. Give me a fucking break.
It's hilarious.
He just pockets that money. It's goddamn unacceptable. Yep. Horrible place. I cannot not recommend it enough. And the Legion? I hate them. The NCR should stop playing around and make them feel what it's like to be crucified. Dad wanted me to keep the toy store.
My man over
And
here,
I did, for a
Marion,
while
just
after he
going
passed.
like, fucking crucify
But I didn't
these
stay for
bitches.
long.
Crucify back!
If I hear another Caravaneer talk about the Legion's safe roads, I might actually just shoot them. Or, well, no. I'd just kick them out of the store.
What, you gonna...
Caravaneers
you gonna-
love the
you gonna
Legion
crucify me,
because
buddy?
there's no labor laws. They don't have to pay workers, and the Legion killed all the raiders. I wasn't a Caravaneer. My dad ran a toy shop. The tribals were rough customers, but they left us alone.
About ready to shoot me?
Toys weren't useful to the
My
Legion,
my
so the
crucify
Legion
the man
didn't
across
bother
the
stopping
street.
local centurion
I like
from
Marion.
extorting us every single day. Couldn't sell toys to the slaves
Marion's
either.
a character for sure.
Because Phoenix was slave city, none of the Liberty, non-slave subjects, were allowed in. And then there are the slaves themselves. It was... Actually, I'm done talking about this.
So you don't like the Legion?
Well, yes, that should be obvious. I honestly can't wait for the NCR to kick the shit out of them at the dam.
Yeah, about that.
Kind of. Not really. It's difficult to explain to someone who's never been there. But that doesn't really matter, does it? You don't have to be a slave to hate the Legion. Thank God.
I killed
I
Caesar's
swear,
guy.
no one around here cares about what the Legion's been doing. I've been there. I know. A caravan.
Do you want to
walked
eat a
up and started
Legionnaire?
talking about safe roads.
Do you think he'd
and
be
I
down?
about damn near picked up that shotgun.
He's down
and
with
blew his head
crucifixion
off.
and shooting, apparently.
Legion's shit if
How
you want to
much
settle
can we
down.
not? How
They extorted
long
my
would it take
dad,
for us to get
then
him
me.
to
And the
consider
slaves just
cannibalism?
Just fuck them. Fuck them to hell.
Yeah, fuck him.
I'm sorry. Lost my temper.
Marion.
It's a shithole. Well, it's a city. Pretty big one, too. Thousands and thousands of people. It had its problems. Crime, corruption, a couple bad neighborhoods. Like, I would still stay out of the mall at night, even if it has been cleaned up. But even that wasn't so bad. The right to vote is just amazing, really. There was a councilman who was calling for the execution of prisoners. Didn't like that. Reminded me of the Legion.
Maybe he was a Legion. You want to eat him?
Other people felt the same way. Come election time, the councilman was gone. Mind you, his replacement... Oh, sorry about that. You don't want to talk about politics. Well, it was great having lots of people pass through when I was younger. But I'm old. I'm craving peace and quiet. I'd be lying if I said it was easy to start up again, though. Startup taxes and the cost of labor are so much higher out west than back in the Legion. But that is just the price of freedom. My friends at Gold Star Distribution are trying to leave the Boneyard, and I'm hoping they'll move closer. Be good for business.
Did you like the Boneyard better than Phoenix?
Oh, absolutely. Someone did break into my shop because I'd never had to lock doors before, but other than that, you pay your taxes every year, you know what they're going to be, and there's lots of customers. That type of stability is something hard to come by in the wasteland.
I don't like this discussion
I
of
definitely
taxes
didn't
again.
get it in
What?
the Legion.
Why is this man so happy about taxes?
He's a fuckhead. Forget about it. I just get so passionate about this.
What makes him a fuckhead?
Blessing, but they can't help everyone.
Who the hell are you?
I wish I knew more about what's going on in the Mojave. Seems like it's important.
Only people happy about taxes are people who don't pay them or people who get paid from them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
What's that?
everyone's like, man, these taxes are great. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about?
What do you want?
Who are you?
Damon. Who the hell are you?
What are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here? What do you want? I hustle, same as everyone else. Mother, get out or I'll...
Did you just drink? Just like take. What did he do? Hold on, I'm gonna make this man very happy. There. You don't like aliens? I stole his doctor's bag. Alright.
That gyro place? Best thing to happen to Baker. Nothing beats fresh bighorner.
Well said, I guess. Hoffman? Oh! This doesn't look very nice. Hi! Only tax sales is, an uneven sales tax. Can't do quickish math on the fly if you can break even. If you can't break 6.6625%, I know, right?
You again? See ya.
We're stretched pretty thin. Do me a favor and stay out of trouble.
Lady of the Desert. Oh shit.
Hello, sister.
Hi!
I am Sister Mercy.
Not too bad, how are you? We're checking out the long 15. Your first name is Sister?
My first name is Mercy. Sister is my title.
What are you doing?
I once followed in the footsteps of Mother Angela, the first of the asceticists who broke away from the NCR
Let's
to
see if I know
pursue
what that
lives
means.
of spirituality and calm. These
Oh my
days,
God, I'm
I
already
invite
tired.
the world to share their ills and dispense advice. Occasionally, I help the followers.
I don't want to work tomorrow, but I have a new facilitator tomorrow.
Sure. His name is Right. He doesn't worship our God, but he's dedicated to spirituality just as we are. Calls himself Dharmist.
What's a Dharmist? That sounds familiar.
I once followed in the footsteps of Mother Angela, the first of the asceticists who broke away these days. A healer from the hub who left the city, believing that the noise of the people drowned out the voice of God. She journeyed east and discovered this temple in the middle of nowhere, long before the
don't worry about
masses
that.
arrived.
Tonight's
Once
will give
they
me an
came,
early night for
she
me because I
decided to
have
journey further east.
Tuesdays and Fridays are usually early nights for me because I work the next day. I have to get up early.
I don't know, but she's never come back. We believe that true devotion to God can only be achieved through isolation. Unfortunately, as the NCR continues to expand eastward, many of us have left further east still. I am the only one left in Baker. I am not even a true nun anymore. Too many people.
Why? I don't get what is.
Very well. I will hear your sorrows.
I got shot in the head!
Do you require medical attention?
No, but I'm real dumb.
I've seen many people with trauma, seen them go from kind to angry after terrible tragedies. It's normal, but you should still hold on to the kindness.
So she's telling me no, don't be an asshole. I have difficulties relating to people.
So does everyone else, whether they know it or not. The important thing is always trying to be kind.
I can't stop killing people.
You have the air of one of the wasteland walkers, where I suppose it's sometimes necessary. Perhaps you should settle down. The compulsion seems to leave citizens of the NCR. Very well.
Feels like the world is on my shoulders.
It doesn't have to be that way. There's nothing wrong with walking away. But if you choose to walk that path, bring friends with you.
She's very vague.
Very well. I will hear your
very
sorrows.
General.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to. You don't. There's nothing wrong with me. I wanted you to know
You
that.
can help heal and.
I require counsel. I'm such a good person. And I just wanted to tell you that. I think I'm a very good person. Fuck.
I don't believe we've met. Welcome, traveler. I am Tyler Wright. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. What is this place?
A church. Our Lady in the Desert is an ancient religious site. The people from before the deluge worshipped a god who promised eternal life. In the aftermath of the apocalypse, it became a place of sin and violence. The jackals are gone now, leaving the devout to once again spread the good word. The local sister, who has tended to this site for many years, allows me to preach here, provided I do not interfere with their solitude.
You mentioned a sister. Is that your sister?
No, a sister of God. Sister Mercy. She found this church many
really
years
playing
ago
into the
and
stupid.
brought a flock of true believers here to live alone from the outside world so that they may commune with their God alone. I think that's a strange way to try and reach the masses with their vision.
Jackals?
Humans who have succumbed to the vices more than most. They walk the earth, thieving and murdering all in their path. They are without a trace of holiness. They have long left these lands, attracted to the hellish glow from Gomorrah to the east.
Hold on 1 second. I threw something and missed. It's cold, guys. It snowed again today. Wasn't a lot, but snowed.
You may ask. I am a follower of the way of Rita.
What?
There's a lot to say. It is an ancient religion. Older than the war, older than the country whose dead bones you walk, older than perhaps even the ground itself. Still, I suppose I can give you the basics. Everyone has karma. All the choices you make, the life you live, they change the world around you. All those karmas interact with each other. In our vast and infinite cosmos, there are rules by which these karmas meet. The rules in the world they make are called Rita. The Rita must be reinforced through righteous actions. The way of Rita seeks to show the world righteous actions.
Okay, what actions would you say are righteous?
Those that require sacrifice, honor, and kindness.
I'm not doing that.
Dharma laid out many teachings. He spoke much wisdom, all the more impressive considering that he did not have a body. The wrong thing is rewarding, a path to power and riches. The right thing is not. Anyone who understands that is at risk of temptation. And if everyone is tempted, everyone gives in.
The fuck?
This is what happened before the deluge. The Rita
You're a
had
deluge.
rotted through in 2077. All those consequences of all those actions annihilated the Earth. But the bombs were not the greatest punishment. The
Yeah, me
Kali
too.
Yuga refused to end. The Rita was so broken that
Rita?
not even the great Buddha himself could usher in the
Oh,
repurification
Buddha?
of humanity. We live in
Is that
a
what
broken
it is?
world.
Buddha?
If we all do the right thing, then one day it may be fixed, and our apocalypse will be over.
Tight. Do you have any missionaries?
No, the Kimball administration has banned missionaries of all religions from traveling through the Mojave Military Authority for the last 5 years. He believes that it will undermine the mission there, whatever he believes his mission to be.
Okay.
I lived in a city of vice, known as New Reno.
New Reno is sick,
the people
dude.
lived as far from the path of Dharma as possible. A missionary from NCR
Someone
City came to my
didn't get
town
picked
and
for the
told me there was a
porn
better
company.
path. After I graduated high
He
school, I
couldn't
left
be
home
hired
to
as a
study the
fluffer.
way. Once I was finished, I returned to Reno to spread the good word.
Oh, I'm sure that went over real well in Reno. You know what always does well in places where people are like just fucking off? Preaching. You know, that's exactly what does well. Preaching. Where people don't give a fuck.
Dharma accepts that in order for people to be enlightened, they must attain Artha. That is, social and economic fulfillment.
So he gets paid.
There is no justice without that. Outside of my sermons, I worked as a marriage counselor in New Reno for over a decade.
Are you married?
It worked out well, since I was usually the person who had married them.
I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm gonna say it anyway. Priests are not marriage counselors. Don't talk to this guy.
I came to the hub to promote the way. I found that people there were stuck in their ways. After that, I attempted to journey to the Mojave, but I was blocked from entry.
Good.
I have chosen to remain in Baker to help those here attain Artha.
And how well is that doing?
It is so easy to join the way through words alone. You must accept the truth of the wasteland, of the world.
I don't like this guy. What do you think the truth is?
That all the suffering in the world is due to want. That the world won't get better when you get everything you want. That the only way to fix the world is to eliminate desire. It's easier to do that when you no longer have need. Only once that is done can we finally move into the next Kalpa.
The fuck is a Kalpa?
It's not enough for it to make sense to you. It also has to be something you do. If you're serious, follow the way in all that you do.
No.
Did you?
I'll be back. Alright, so I got an achievement for that.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
They just run past me.
The door wants apples. Let's find them.
The what?
The door wants apples. Don't ask questions. Just door.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Yes. No, give me what I want. Yes. Oh my god. Love him. He's amazing. No!
Oh shit. Did you not say it?
No! Yeah! He got that right when he grabbed me! Right when he grabbed me! Right when he grabbed me, baby!
I've never seen that. Is he dead? Oh, here. Holy shit. I've never seen a death when he had a grab like that.
Right. Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, wait. He gave me clinical depression, but I won in the end.
That one or the skinny one? Whoever sleeps. Oh, shit. Alright, he's out. Let's kill the other guy.
Yes!
Nice! You did it!
Woo!
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Is he okay? Did he die? I heard him scream down the hallway. I'm sorry. I wanted to see what would happen.
All fun and games until somebody gets sucked into the metal on metal part of a giant spinning contraption.
He screamed so loud he cut out on
Look at it,
Discord.
dude. You know what? That made my hair on the back of my neck raise.
There's no stopping it. There's two of them. They're way too powerful. Go, 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 go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm running.
Oh, that's in the different part of Shrine of Mana. Oh, don't run off the edge. That's a Shrine of Mana.
Of course it is. Hello.
All aboard.
All aboard, Kevin.
Nice.
Let's hope this is a non-stop ride out of here.
Oh, all right. I don't know what the fuck I wanted, but one whipped cream. Okay. Guys, I'm cold. I have a hoodie on, Kevin. Don't worry. It's just my feet are cold.
You guys should see what I wear. Like a beanie, hoodie, socks, lots of stuff.
I get warm.
She's in a t-shirt. Okay. You don't know what you want then. You just said I get warm. You just said you're cold.
Okay, but I heat up. That's
this isn't
if I
quantum
wear
physics.
2
You're not
clothes.
in two states at the same time, all right?
No,
When you get
some people
cold,
get
you put on
warm.
a sweatshirt. Dude, it's very simple.
Okay.
When you get cold, you put on a sweatshirt.
I have a sweatshirt on.
It's very simple when you're living up in the winter mountains.
Okay, it's also almost May, dude.
I just layer it the fuck on, dude. I don't care. You're running in circles here. The point is you're cold, so put some layers on. That's how that works.
What if I want to wear shorts?
I fucking hate you sometimes, dude.
Welcome to the Mad Roman.
We're living in the mountains. Seriously, we're living way up in the mountains. You're a nightmare to go outside with in the mountains. I'll handle all the outside work. You just stay inside, all right? I don't care.
I can buy a Caesar salad. The deserts.
No, she's gonna get...
Kevin,
dude,
stop.
She's gonna get frostbite.
What's that?
She's gonna get frostbitten on her
Stop.
knees.
Welcome, welcome,
Agostinos.
welcome to my restaurant. This is the Mad Roman, and I am Agostinos. A pleasure to meet you.
What do you have to eat?
Gyros and kebabs. You won't find finer in all of New California.
Balls energy drink?
That
That's
was
a real
good energy
thing.
drink. Balls energy drink was good. BAWLS. Yeah, that was it. That was Balls. It was probably around the time. No, when were they making this game? It was before.
Well,
that.
this DLC or this mod's new.
Oh, it's new. Well, maybe somebody remembered it.
Oh, I love Hello, guys. I also like Zanku chicken. I miss Zanku. I don't think they have it here. Oh, okay. Go get some halal. We have some hummus I can have. It's not the same. I can make my own hummus, but I'm too lazy. Let's fine. It's just sad now. This just makes me want fucking Zanku.
Enjoy. I sure did. My family has been in the Euro business for 4 generations. This is my foot forward in the business. I opened a Euro stand in Irwinville and saved up just enough money to come here.
You saved up all that money by yourself.
Yep, Stan might have bankrolled everybody else in a baker, but I'm the one true independent. Of course, the Honorable Freak Stanton publicly eating in here in front of his cameras did not hurt either.
Cameras? So the uniforms say Happy Greek. Sign says Mad Roman. What's that?
I'm in the middle of a rebrand. It's a very expensive thing, completely redoing the signage and uniforms and everything. And I'm having some issues with the suppliers. If you're offering, I need someone to head over to the Crimson Caravan and negotiate with them. It's hard to find time to leave the shop, so if you can run over there and talk to them, I'll make it worth your while.
What's up, Meter?
Wonderful. Head over to the Hawaiian King Motel. You're looking for a man named Slidell. He's a good man. He's helped me in the past. I need some red paint and a few of those painting guns.
Whoa.
Welcome back. No way. This town needs something new, and Roma is unique. It's exciting. The people who want to dine in a Roman Colosseum, not a dingy shop in the desert.
Make it a Roman-themed restaurant is disrespectful to the rope.
Oh, this is just no fun. Nobody has a sense of humor anymore. The Republic and their brutish opinions are going to keep my business from meeting customer demands. Fine, I'll cancel the rebrand, but if this puts me out of business, you're definitely going to be hearing from my lawyer.
Are lawyers a thing here?
What do you want? Well, sort of. This Greek food passed down to me over the centuries. It used to be a country or empire, I think.
Why?
But with the war going on
What
out
happened,
east, I
Dickens?
remembered that the Roman and Greek tend to blend together in most people's eyes. So I figure,
Mario
what's
here
the
is
harm in
in-
renaming the place? After all, I support
Super
the
Mario
war
over
effort
here
against the
isn't
Legion.
doing it for you.
Might as well make some money from it.
Mamma mia.
I know that the Romans are something. They want to rebuild the Roman Empire and impose martial law on California.
I like the casual baseball bat.
I'm not too sure what that entails, but it can't be good with how crucifix happy they are. What I will say is that the skirts are very nice. They do have excellently toned legs. Real models of physique and masculinity. If nothing else, the Legion are fashionista visionaries. I can respect that at least.
I see. So now we understand everything. You hooah! God, every time.
Did you need something?
Try our famous Caesar salad.
Touche.
Saw another family heading down the 15 yesterday. Didn't look like they had a destination in mind.
What's up?
Just this doesn't feel like it fits the vibe. The added stuff that only applies to the context of modern times doesn't feel like it fits the context of the wasteland. That I agree with. That I do agree with. It's I mean, you could tell it's not made by the actual devs for Fallout. I mean, that's like the biggest giveaway. A lot of the stuff feels too new. A lot of modern. I mean, yeah, of course, like granted. But it doesn't feel like they tried to fit it in. They just put really into like. They really went all in with like what they knew, and like that's why I said like the constant mentions of like job applications, taxes, and it's like I don't feel like taxes were brought up at all in any of the games. And if there were, that it wasn't such a big. It's weird. I mean, it's a fun mod. I think it's cool for what it is. I'm curious to see more of it. I mean, but this is something I've always had issue. I've always had an issue with a lot of unofficial mods or unofficial expansions. Like, they always feel like it's fan made, not. No matter how high quality they are, there's always this distinct feel that it doesn't belong. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I get what you mean. It's very glaring.
Not in the mood for conversation.
Who are you?
Carlisle. Eating.
What are you doing?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm done humoring this.
Hello there, I don't believe we've met. Name's Seymour, Hub's son. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hub City's preeminent newspaper. But honestly,
not bad. It's very well done, well written, voice are great. It's, yeah. I think that's just like it is there is a lot of really neat stuff. Like the restaurant is very silly.
6 years with the Hub Sun.
Because like every other restaurant in Fallout that we've come across, it's like, I guess I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like compared to like the Strip. I guess it's the fast food aesthetic that kind of was throwing me.
I'll talk about it, but I try to stay neutral. It's so hard to be unbiased these days. What do I think of Kimball? A lot of things. I know I was in the minority at the time's Hub
But that's
field
always going to
office
be
when I
my
wasn't
main
happy to see him get
criticism with
elected.
like
I know they were so
fan-made
pissed
stuff.
about
Is
the
like
riots
it
in
feels
73, but
fan-made, and that's not. I mean, that, and that's not a criticism at all. Like, if you go into it, like, it is going to be very glaring. The differences, like,
next. I don't trust that.
So far, I haven't seen anything. And again, no slight to the people who made this. It doesn't feel like, you know, the same, like the humor's like very much different. It hasn't made me really laugh.
I've lived in.
Just
all I can
kind of
really say is that everyone.
It's almost like an
is
imitation
different.
of what
Nowhere's
was here
perfect,
before.
and everywhere is at least a little okay.
And that's kind of like, from a writing, like when it comes to writing, one of the, or any kind of creative field. So it's not just writing, it's like art. It's, you know, if you're an artist, if you're a, you know, videographer, photographer, director, any of that. Whenever you get into creative arts, and video games are creative arts, there's always like, if you're trying to replicate something that already exists, and in this case, it's like, you know, you're trying to make it a 20-hour expansion, which is very ambitious. I mean, that's fucking ambitious as hell. To within this pre-established world, the writing's already existing, and it seems like you're trying to recreate what's already there, but like making it your own. And it always feels off, and it doesn't feel as, I don't want to say this like use this word in a negative way, but it is like the most appropriate. It's like it feels inauthentic. It doesn't feel like these are your own ideas. You're trying to replicate something that already exists and expand on it. Because like there was another mod I remember I played a while ago, like a long ass time ago. It was for one of the Knights of the Old Republic games. there was a mod that was very well received on I don't know if it was Nexus at the time when I got it. It probably was, and I just can't remember. It was a long time ago. And it was when I was first getting into modding. But it was one of those like expansions, like, you know, there's the uncut or the cut content restoration for Knights of the Old Republic 2, but it wasn't one of those. It was a new one. It was one that it was fan made. And I honestly couldn't finish it because I just was like, it was taking me out too much. And, you know, people were saying it was like one of the greatest mod or like fan made mods for, I want to say it was Knights of the Old Republic 2. Or maybe it was 1. It's kind of why I feel like the London mod feels like it works. So from what little I played, I need to finish it, but it's a totally different region, so it allows for that freedom. Yeah, and also there's like different customs, different things like like what would likely be happening in the UK compared to like California and Nevada. And I think that's probably where this kind of fucks it. They kind of fuck themselves with this one. And this is no offense to them. Like, I really want to be like, I'm trying to be as charitable as possible when I say this. I think what kind of screws you up is you're adding an expansion into one of the most well received entries of the game, which isn't bad. Like, there's a reason why this game was well received, why people like it. So, but not only that, you have this environment that's so well established, like, and it's not just New Vegas, the game. You have Fallout 1 and 2 that also was before this. And you had devs who worked on Fallout. At least I know for sure they worked on 2. I don't want to say, but I'm sure they worked on both. Who worked on the originals also like wrote for this, and that like, so that's why this game feels so much more as like an actual continuation from 2, or an actual, like, in a way, like a more, I think, a better stand-in for Fallout 3 than Fallout 3, because it feels connected. And even though you can, you know, Fallout 3 gets away, you know, has established itself with the DC area, it just didn't feel great. That's why I don't really care for 3. It's not as well written. And because of that, like, the biggest crime it commits is it's boring. It's not bad, it's boring. And that's when you go, and especially as like that center entry between 2, which had excellent writing, and then New Vegas, which has excellent writing. So, with that said, you have, like, if this was an expansion for Fallout 3, I think a lot of the stuff would be a little bit more believable and acceptable, where we don't have that much information about DC. Whereas, like, we have New Vegas was obviously established in New Vegas. All of New California, though, like, New California, there's extensive lore already. Like, not just from, like, before the games and what's told to you from the games, but also what you are exposed to yourself as a player, especially if you play through all the games like I have. So I do see what you mean, because there's a lot of this that, while I'm like intrigued by it and I am planning to continue playing it, I will say that probably the biggest downside of this is that it feels like it's trying too hard to be a part of this game, or what's already existing in this game. And because it's not the same writing team, they don't have it, or there's no consultation with the original writing team or any collaboration. It's just fans, which is great. I think when fans do shit like this, I think it's awesome. It's and I never want to discourage this kind of thing. I think it's just that it's one of those, probably the most glaring issue I'm coming across is that it feels like you're trying to be a part of this world that's already been established, and I'm not finding the, like, if anything, the writing's just not ever going to be as strong. Because it doesn't feel like it's collaborative. It feels tacked on. And you're trying to replicate and imitate what already exists. Which, that's why I said that that's probably the biggest downside of this, is that they chose, of all games to do this with, was New Vegas. If this was Fallout 3, I don't think you'd have the same criticism or as strong of a criticism. And I'm saying that about me too. I don't think I would have as strong of a criticism either. Because if anything, like, this would probably be more interesting than 3. Because that's like I said, the biggest crime 3 commits is it's boring and not as well written.
That's an unpopular opinion back home, but I really don't see the value in annexing Vegas. The dam, sure, but Vegas, no. And Kimball's talking about making it a state before Reading? Give me a break. The only reason people are pissed at him these days is because no one's sure if we're winning. And that's worse than losing.
Are you winning, son?
The Brotherhood of Steel? When I was a kid, we were allies with them. Not anymore. I'm not sure why we actually began fighting them, but I do know that we are fighting, and it won't stop until we both want it to. I only get secondhand reports from the troopers coming back from the Mojave. Never been out there.
Like anywhere else in the
I get
country
the
too, like
sense that they're pretty
how much
tough
of Arizona
to fight,
was explored so
and
far.
that they're
I
a
don't
much
think
bigger
anything.
threat to the NCR
Or even just
than
go
the
more
government
north.
lets on.
Like, just get
When
out of
Belgrade fell
California.
to them earlier this year, I wasn't really surprised, but
I think
am
that's just the
concerned.
thing. Is like the one area of the game. Like, what about Texas? Texas would have been neat, because Texas you could still or Arizona. You're right, but I feel like Texas you could do like a pretty big map, and you can get away with a lot of the same visuals because it's still a desert. And you could do some like cowboy shit. You could have so much fun in Texas. You could do some cowboy shit. But I mean, that could draw comparisons to like Red Dead, but no. I don't know. I agree. I agree with you. Like, I think if anything, the biggest mistake is choosing a game where it is to continue expanding on an area that's already been so well established and so well explored. Like, I mean, shit, man. That's what I was saying, like, while I was playing, I'm like, I would love to see if, like, it would be sick as fuck if Obsidian, not Bethesda, Obsidian was able to work with Bethesda again and recreate and remake 2. Sorry, I have like a hair that's stuck. If they could recreate 2 in 3D and obviously expand on things, like, that would be neat. But of course I will never see that. I know there is a 3D mod for 2. But I'm talking like to see it in this kind of capacity. It doesn't even have to be modern. Like, it could even be in this graphical style. I won't fucking complain. Because that would be kind of neat, because it's already, there's so much, it's so dense. That game is so fucking dense. And I like I'm saying is, like, in my case, I feel like, oh, dude, fucking Fallout 1 and 2 remake would be sick. That would be sick as fuck. But yeah, I think, like, that's also what's kind of glaring for me too, is why I keep commenting on the taxes, is I played through all of the games leading up to here, and there's never really been any establishment of, like, so much bureaucratic bullshit. It's just, it's weird. It is very strange. Like, man, you guys, like, you put a DMV at the beginning,
I
basically.
know we signed a treaty with him, but that's it. I've never been to New Vegas, so I don't even know what his employees think of him. Well, in my youth, I signed up with the Army for the scholarship money. To help me out with experience before college, I was given a job at the Army's newspaper. The Brotherhood War broke out. Not
Even
long
the
afterwards,
newspaper's
so I
weird because
reported on
like
that.
they don't really.
After my service was up, I went to college.
There's-
Got an internship with the Reading Times.
You're not
and the rest
making
was history.
paper. You're not able to make paper. So how are you doing that?
Well, because of my combat record, I got permission to report on
Everything was on the
Brotherhood
Pip
War.
Boy
I was
before.
there during the Battle of Fresno.
The holodiscs.
Had a Brotherhood paladin kill 20 troopers in front of me before he committed suicide.
Oy vey.
I wasn't really happy with combat reporting after that, so I asked for a different post. Crime reporting. It was different. I was always on edge on the front, and I expected that to go away after I moved to the city. But going alongside Boneyard Maximum Force squads into the Mar, it was just like that feeling. But man, it actually felt like I was making a difference there. Less censorship. I helped clean up the Mar, and I am damn proud of that.
But who's censoring?
The Hub riots of 73, probably. It's the one that got me to the Hub Sun without an interview. Hell of a thing seeing First Recon out in the streets of a city instead of on the front. I don't feel like I made a difference there. I was just... Nothing. I was But no. Old General Oliver bans the press from reporting there. As in, I can be arrested for reporting there. So instead, I just interview people coming back from the front. Maybe the NCR isn't doing as well as Kimball says we are. Or maybe we are winning, but the prices we're paying are too high. Or maybe what we're doing there is so horrible that the administration doesn't want to take credit for it. I can only speculate, but I don't print my speculations.
How are you printing? That's what I'm talking about. That gets like a little bit off. I agree with you, Dickens. Like, how are you printing? You don't have. They've never established that you have the capabilities of utilizing a printer. Are there printing presses somewhere? We've never seen anyone sell a newspaper or pass it. I don't think I've even seen a newspaper. It's okay. It's fine. Like, I think it as a package. It's me. I don't want to get too nitpicky, but I am gonna. Now that we've talked about it, I'm gonna start getting nitpicky.
It was some big news. 5 caravans were taken out a month ago. Stuff like that hasn't happened here in over a decade, so people were freaking out. I heard that the NCR lost control of their correctional facility out east, so maybe these guys are escaped convicts.
There was also like a throwaway comment earlier too that stuck out to me, and it kind of like the one that actually did kind of bother me was where they mentioned a camera, like filming camera, and I'm like, no one has working TVs. We haven't seen a single working TV in any game leading up to now. Like, the only thing is you had the Enclave with the the radio waves and everything like that, and utilizing radio, and we've been seeing ham radios. There's no and like radios. There's no cameras. That's the one that kind of threw. That was like, I was like, wait a minute, what? Where are we getting TVs? Where are you getting cable signals from?
It would be, but the town hall is.
I would imagine all that shit's like the whole idea of using ham radios and radio in general is when in a nuclear fault. Like Kevin and I like talked about this before. Like if we were ever to get snowed in and shit, the one thing we have to rely on would be a ham radio because we have one, right, Kev? Kevin.
Yeah. Hello.
No, Kevin's gonna take the test to become a licensed operator for a ham radio.
Oh yeah.
I was saying that Dickens and I were just talking about how this is just like one of the more like glaring things that kind of come up when you play these mods is that you can always tell it's not the the original devs. And there's a lot of modern Division was bugged, so we were it's fine. So there's a lot of like modern concepts that are implemented in this, like taxes, the DMV. We just went into a restaurant that was like basically Zanku chicken, and I was saying that there was like one throwaway comment that I don't think anyone it actually bothered me a lot more than I let on, which was I think it was the mayor or something. He mentioned filming, like a filming camera, and I was like, wait a minute, there's been no establishing that there's like TV whatsoever, like there's no television. And throughout the whole game, you come across ham radios a lot.
Yeah.
And radio, and like the radios are still being used because there's radio towers still in being able to be accessible. And the only exceptions you see, like there's the Enclave where they're running around, they have their bots going around with pre-recorded messages and stuff like. And I was saying how the one thing that I think that in a nuclear fallout, television cable wouldn't exist anymore. I don't even think satellite would exist anymore. If we're talking about like an actual nuclear fallout in the capacity of like what the game is established, but ham radios would work. Radio signals do work, and
yeah, because you just need electricity to send a signal, radio signal.
So this, and I was saying that that's like, oh yeah, they also just had the health insurance. That's right, I forgot about that. Made you just remind me about, there was a clinic I went into, and they were talking about health insurance. I'm like, why is there health insurance in a nuclear fallout? That shouldn't be a thing at all. The whole point is that you're scavengers. Everyone, like, but outside of this expansion, I was saying that this is like the only problem with like the, fan-made stuff is that they take a lot of liberties, like creative liberties that don't work within the confines of the world, what's been established already within the lore. And I think it's neat that they want to do that. And I never want to squash any like creative, like people's and creative ambitions. Like I want people to do stuff like this. I think as a whole, this is a very high quality mod expansion. The only thing is that the writing is that's always going to be the most glaring concept or glaring issue with a lot of these, is that you can very much tell there was no collaborative effort. Wait, with this bullshit, when is my premium going after society collapses? You're gonna have to go fucking, apparently you're still gonna have to pay your premiums. It's wild, man. It's peer-to-peer, basically. It's like, and if anything, that's probably the most glaring problem with a lot of things. So I have a personal problem or a hard time getting too invested in fan mods because they always just have that distinct feel that they don't really connect properly. And this one in particular has been very much like, there's a lot of modern amenities that are very much like present here, and like it doesn't work. The TV, like I said, the TV fucking threw me. That was the one I didn't like the most. The language, yeah, a lot of modern language, a lot of modern slang is being used. And that's something like people, like that one guy too, he just went in that restaurant, he made a comment about 4 generations. I don't think that would work. 4 generations? That's a long fucking time. And how long has it been since before the Fallout? But this is what I mean, like, when it comes to fan stuff, like, this can happen a lot. It happens with fan fiction, too. I know a lot of people like fan fiction and like writing fan fiction. Again, I will never squash that fucking creative endeavor. Please continue doing stuff like that. Because that's how you grow as an artist, as a writer, as all that stuff. A lot of developers started doing mods, So like absolutely keep doing stuff like this. So I'm not trying to squash any of this, but this is a perfect example of like how collaborative or the absence of collaborative effort in writing can be such a glaring problem. And what I mean is, like, we have all these amenities that are being established, all these concepts that don't exist within the world that's already been established within the game that you are expanding on. And it's because you, like, and even just down to simple things as just language. Dialogue is a big one. Or, like, you have the dude talking about, like, fucking moonshine. It's like, there's not going to be, like, they make it sound like there's so much red tape with the NCR. And it's like, I don't think that's ever really been established that the NCR are that, like, that controlling. They're that bureaucratic. That seems a little bit off-putting and a little bit kind of pulled out of left pocket. And and that's kind of like that's always going to be the issue of, like, any time, like, with writing, any form of art. Like, if you're trying to, expand or move in this direction, I really think they should have just done a whole new area. Yeah, I agree. A whole ass new area. Because I was saying earlier too, Kevin, that all of Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas they all are set on the West Coast, so in California. So we have all 3 games worth of lore established of like what exactly is going on, where the NCR stemmed from, how they've evolved. The same with the Brotherhood of Steel, all that stuff, and we have all this information that's already at the ready. That's where it's like, again, that why. And I was like, in comparison, like Fallout 3 feels very like it doesn't work as well because the writing isn't as good as in my opinion. I think the writing is very boring. It's just not very ambitious in Fallout 3. Very safe, very formulaic, and I feel like that's the biggest crime it commits, is that it's boring. And you have it's stuck in the middle between 2 of the most well-received games, which is 2 and New Vegas, which and like that's the thing. It's like you're kind of a victim of circumstance in this one, and it's almost begging for those comparisons, and people are going to go in and compare. And this one, that's the same thing with this fan expansion, is that the same thing is happening where like you're going in and you're drawing comparisons to the original media that already exists. So it's like, and of all games they chose to expand was New Vegas. If they did like 3, wouldn't be having this many things. But even still, like all these modern things that are already like existing in this is like probably the one thing that's taking me out the most, because like most of my responses are like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know they typically have a Bible that keeps the team on track during development too. Oh, that's the thing, is there is like a Fallout Bible. There's like a huge guide that you could buy. It's hard to find, but you can get it. The NCR is strict, but they do not have the numbers to be as strict as they're making it out to be. They love taxes, and the majority of the apocalypse population ain't down to pay them. It's why you find mostly find the NCR in California. They can't spread out far because who wants taxes? Well, California and the West area. All Fallout lore videos I fall asleep to are all coming back to my brain. No, I love that. No, I love you coming in with like, let me give you this lore. Let me slap my lore dick out down and let's talk about this. No, that's true.
Oh my God, Jesus.
She's a lady. That's lady to lady. Well, I know most dev teams have them for any game they're working on because they got to keep it consistent on the team. I had one for Doom. Yeah, I believe that. I think I do really want to say, like, I think this is a really well made mod, for sure. It is going to have just like all these glaring issues because, like, specifically with the writing. What's up, Bennett?
Royas is nothing less
Yeah.
than the ideal
We're checking out the Long 15
personification of the
fan
Californian
mod.
soldier. Strict, disciplined,
interesting.
fair, forward-thinking.
I'm gonna have to go watch some more Fallout lore videos after this, and I'm gonna come back being like, okay, I'm pissed.
Oh, but we were.
No. Like I love discussions like this. I think it's very. Are you gonna be on for much longer? Are you finishing soon? I'll probably be finishing soon because I have work in the morning. It's unfortunately I gotta get. Is Fallout 76 worth running for the quest, or you all reckon? I mean, from the only thing I've heard negative about Fallout 76 is Rag's a huge Fallout fan. He's not in here right here. Right now he went to bed, but Rag has explained to me in depth. Actually, I feel like Matron, you and Rag would have fun with this one. He always says like that's his tism. that's where he is like hyperfixation is for his autism is Fallout, and he's right. Like he will go in some spiels. It's very, very interesting to listen to him. And he was saying, I think the worst thing he said about Fallout 76 that frustrated him was that there's a lot of things that were subverted. And so retcon. There's a lot of retconning in it. Which, I mean, that's fair, but again, not the same team. That's always the one thing you have to remember about a lot of stuff like this is it's all, none of these are like, you know, made by the same teams, and it's going to be the most glaring thing. Which is just a shame, but I do applaud the effort. I always will. Yeah, I got the autism hyperfixation, sharks, some video games, and horror movies. I got a few of those. When I get really into something, I start hyperfixating on it. And I'll like seek out lore videos and all this stuff to like, I need to know more kind of thing. My God. Even in the fan mod.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep hidden.
Do I need this? Do we need... I had a proper fixation like that in a minute. My last one was when I got into cars at 18, went from nothing, knowing less than nothing to knowing specific things for each make and model. In her spicy brain, how to do taxes. Nah, immense lore on a game from the 90s. Get in the bag. Dude, some of the like the weirdest shit. Like it's also like my brain will retain retain information for like the weirdest shit sometimes. Like I will like something will trigger it. Like trigger that information and I'll just lore dump on you guys. And I don't mean, like, I don't even realize I had all that information. I do it to Kevin all the time. Huh, Kev? Bubs? Did you mute me again?
Sorry,
Yeah.
what's up?
I was saying, like, how sometimes I'll lore dump on you.
Oh, yeah,
Like, if you say the right thing and I'm like, this reminds me... Like Song of Ice and Fire is mine too. I have like that was like my weirdest hyperfixation, man. Like, especially like after I started really like disliking it and then I became like more into it. He's focused on killing hyenas, of course he is. Are you playing with them? Let's do with history. Yeah, you get really into history. That's at least a pretty cool hyperfixation, man. I have useless information in my head. Like, there's like some things I'll get really into. I'm really big with skincare. Skincare is like one of my hyperfixations. Skincare and makeup has always been, which is like the girliest thing coming out of my mouth. But it's because like same thing. I just got really interested in it at one point and I just couldn't stop looking into information and learning about it. Shit from season 8 made me reread the books and deep dive in the lore of the Song of Ice and Fire. Did you get into like the wikis and shit? Like that's what I did. When things started pissing me off, I started going on the wikis. But there's the two of them though. There's two. There's the Song of Ice and Fire wiki, and then you do like, then you start deep diving into the fan theories, and that shit will like keep you up for days. It's also like, you know, I told Kevin like one of the big, I feel like everybody has done this. Everyone who has these fixations, when you've discovered TV tropes the first time, and then you bookmark that shit, and then you would go back and you would start looking up every single fucking piece of media you know to see what exactly fits each trope, and then you just get really into it. Am I unlocking anything for you? Because that's what happened to me. I found that shit. I'm like, oh, this shit's fucking awesome. And then I'll talk about TV tropes again, and guess where I find myself again? Hey, is that still around? TV tropes and patterns in shows and TV movies. That's why when I watch horror movies, I can guess like 90. Yeah, exactly. Like your media knowledge, like vastly improves because you get really into that shit. That's what I do all the time. It's like, that sounds familiar. And like, you'll know shit. You haven't even, there's a cat. There's a cat. You'll like, but yeah, it's like you'll find shit and it's like, oh my god. What's this? I've had enough of you fucking vagrants wandering in from the community center. Break in my house again, and the only community you'll be joining is 6 feet up.
Hey there.
Hey!
Jeremiah Hoffman Jr.
My brother said
Named
I
after
was
my
no
father.
fun when we
Pleased to meet
watched Talk to Me because I got
used
the
to
ending
work at
right.
Town Hall. Although it
There's
seems
quite
like I
a
picked the
few.
right day to
I've
play
done the
hooky.
same thing.
So much for job
My
security
favorite
and
one to
government
look
work.
into is like the
I'm
nightmare
married to
fuel
Amelia,
trope.
and we own our
That's
home
like,
together in town.
because they have that
We've been
whole
living here in Baker for
subsection.
many years now.
Oh
And
man,
it's our slice of heaven.
like I got really into that one. When I discovered there was like, there's separate sections. There's a fucked up section. All right, see you, Romeo. Always a pleasure. See you next time, dude. Have a good night.
For the most part. However, she isn't a huge fan of ghouls. Most of the doctors that'll cover her around
This
here
kid
are,
gets scared from
as she
horror
calls
movies.
them,
What I
walking
know it's gonna
nightmares.
happen because of tropes. The one that made me scared and eerie was the skin marine because I could not figure out what the hell was going on in that. I think that was the point, yeah. I love learning about history and anthropology. It's really cool to get a perspective on things that happen throughout our existence and species. Yeah. I follow a lot of like history channels. Like on YouTube. Like I love it, and oh man, food channels too. Like Eating History with Max Miller. Fucking love that shit. It's like two of my fixations all rolled into one. You just remind me about the music I was gonna send you. I'll put it in Discord and I'll send it to you. Let me find this. I have to get the name of it. Trug. Oh, I misspelled it. That's why. You just remind me, Kemp. Speaking of. There it is. Found it. That was the song I was telling you about earlier. I'm going to put it in Discord too. Alright. That's the song I was referring to. It's pretty dope. I was listening to how I was getting ready. I pre-ordered the album. It comes out on the 1st. So it's just in time for Metal Monday. Real, like, finding impact in Helvetica, the font, how it changed, like, everything, or the discovery of meteorology. I have to look into the Helvetica thing. That sounds actually really fucking interesting. Because Helvetica, like,
are productive members of
it's
society,
because of
and a
like
lot
how
of them have
easy
been
it is to
around longer
read.
than we have.
It's like
have a
more
lot to
friendly
learn
for
from
like
them,
people with
really.
dyslexia. Or am I mistaken? Am I thinking of the wrong font? I remember Helvetica like took over. Despite all our technology, our lives are not too different from those that most humans who've ever lived. I've heard that. Definitely like that documentary. That sounds really interesting. We're all just gonna have like this collective like fixation on fonts next.
That's exactly my thinking. Some ghouls are crooked or crazy.
There's a ghoul
but
right
most of
here.
them are hard-working Californians. Met plenty of them. And I'd rather them get jobs than those damn Argonians.
Argonians?
I mean, Northern Californians are already bad enough. But at least they're from here. I guess I'll be
Yes,
singing a
please
different
do.
tune once the
Send-
place is ours.
Both are
But I
on
don't know.
Tubi. Yeah, that exact Argonians? I'm sorry.
Jeremiah, I used to work. I'm married to a mule. Well, I think ghouls. That's exact. And I'd rather them get jobs than those damn Argonians. I mean, Northern Californians are already
All the
bad
way in
enough.
Fallout, we're
But at
getting
least they're from
Argonian hate.
I guess I'll be.
But it has the that's fun.
I like hunting and getting drinks at Huffman's. It's a pretty simple way of living, but that's how we like it. It is starting to get a bit crowded for my taste, though. Mostly small game. Rabbits, iguanas, sometimes a fox or two. NCR cleared out most of the scarier critters. You'll see some animals here that wouldn't make it just a couple dozen miles east. Tougher game out there.
Okay, I think that sound is pissed off and stopped watching this documentary about ancient Egypt because they used AI video instead of live actors like they've always. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah. Are we about to get abducted? I heard they're mean. Yeah, I don't know. Holy shit!
Hold it. Baker Town Hall's under new management. State your business.
Like Morton Salt? Is it kosher? I'm here to inspect the thermal exhaust port.
I heard about that. Precise hit could have destroyed the whole town hall. The mayor must have called you in then.
You know, like
All
when
right,
Kevin and I
head
first,
upstairs
when
and
we
talk
first
to
moved
Lauren.
here together.
Look for the idiot at the back desk.
Kev's mom is very,
Feel free to
is
pop
like,
one between his eyes on the way in. Just
she
don't
got us a
touch
bunch of like the
anything
pink
else.
Himalayan salt. And she was like, yeah, you should use this. Cause like, I know like my mom's also the same way. She loves the pink Himalayan salt. And I'm like, I use kosher. I grew up using kosher salt my whole life. You guys are gonna shift me? And when we moved here, I couldn't find kosher salt. I have some now. I buy a big box and I just like replace. It's the best salt to cook with. Thank you! Thank you. That's the salt you cook with. You could use Himalayan salt for everything you want, but don't cook with it. Use I like a flaky kosher salt. They're using the pink rocks. Everyone loves it because I guess it has something to do with the minerals or something that's in it. But I'm like, because how am I gonna like just go bam? I'm the emerald here. You can't do that with Himalayan salt. It's too girly.
Don't worry, boss. I'm sure the sudden tension in the air is just a thunderstorm.
I for a second thought he was gonna say AIDS. Please tell me I'm not the only person who thought he was gonna say AIDS.
Can't believe we let that pencil neck keep his job. If it was up to me, he'd be gone.
Okay, I was like, is he saying? Because he said that long A for a while. I'm like, is he gonna say AIDS? I mean, that's fine. The tension in the air, absolutely, it could be the AIDS. All right, you know what? Let's do this tomorrow because I just saw what time it is. I never use Himalayan salt, but I have a rock salt. Have you licked it? It's fine. I mean, I've used it. I used it in my coffee. I salt my coffee. But like I said, I prefer kosher salt. I just always have. So you could tell which is the kosher salt. It has it's the most like, it's so obvious. I thought about it, but refrained. But that every time I see those salt lamps, the first time I'm like, someone ever licked that? Is it salty? All right, let's get going. I have to call it now because I have a workshop tomorrow, and I have to get on a little earlier because I have a brand new facilitator. But I'm very excited for her. She seems like a very lovely lady. It's our bilingual-less. Anyway, I am gonna come back to this tomorrow. We're gonna keep doing this. Here's the deal. I'm going to play. So it's Tuesday. We'll do this for maybe the next couple days. We'll probably have to do something different on Friday. So we'll give this 2 days, see how we like it. And I mean, the one good thing I will say is it's a free expansion. I'm not complaining about that. I don't want to complain about that. And I think so far what I've seen, despite like a lot of it is just creative, like creative decisions that I don't agree with. And that's something like I feel like a lot of people, and I think that because a lot of us have ADHD at least, we all have like our own like understanding of what's going on in the game, or like in the lore. I'm like, the one thing I've always said with all of these marathons I've been doing, the worst thing that comes out of them is not only do I get to see where a game starts, I get a much better understanding of the lore. Because I'm playing it, you know, I'm exposing myself to everything. So like, yeah, so a lot of these like creative decisions are just very glaring to me, and that is not something I think should take away from the actual like all the effort, all the you know, the passion that's put into this. Because with regardless, like to make something of this size, on this scale, it's nothing short of impressive, and it's free, which is beautiful. Like these are all people who did this without, without charging anybody. So like when I'm saying negative, what I was saying like that I found was negative, those are like personal gripes. They're not exactly that the game itself is bad. It's just like, well, I really wish I enjoyed this a little. I was enjoying it a little more than I was. Let's find someone to raid really fast. Pocket Ninja, should we go raid her? I love her little pirate hat. It's cute. We'll go raid Pocket Ninja. She's playing my husband's been playing this. Kev's been playing this. Windrose. So I'll go say hi to her.
Yeah, a lot of people have been liking Windrose.
Yeah, she's playing it right now.